I'm in the spot, I'm in the bar, I'm trying to get a beer. 250 Bud Light, I ain't paying that shit here. I walk over to the lady, she said, you look hot. I said, I'm a working man, give me cold shot. She said, you ain't no hot boy, and you can be replaced. I said, you ain't seen nothing through that shot glass in her face. I drink while I'm driving, I'm living till the end. I'm swerving left, I'm swerving right, I'm making every bend. I'm looking mean, I'm wearing green, got a backwards hat. I'm getting wet, I'm getting wild, and you can't fuck with that. Try to find me.
Oh, are we live?
We are.
They can hear me out there?
They can hear you.
Oh, then it must be a Tuesday night in Delaware County. It must be one of the every other Tuesdays because we're here in Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, and we're live in Delco. We are Delco Live.
Tits.
Tonight, we have all sorts of... Did you just say tits? Tonight, thankfully, the count. If you want to know that the pandemic might have actually solved up a little bit, we're back to where the county actually gives us enough stories in 2 weeks to do a whole episode, and we don't got to play board games and shit. So tonight we have all sorts of topics, all sorts of crazy things going on. We're going from gangs to spelling bees to charity work to hockey to Ridley
Back to the gang.
to politics, and then everyone back in the pile. I don't know, Al. Before we get into it, because we're starting off with a big story. Tell us about our sponsors.
Will do. All right, let's start with VegasVapes.com. Go to
Prove
Vegas
it.
Vapes. Bryn Mawr, Folsom, Trapp, and Upper Darby on Facebook, Google, the Instagrammers, and the Snapchats. Yes, it's back, guys. Check it out. Go to VegasVapes.com to do their online store for in-store pickup as well as delivery. Great deals. Get your vape needs at Vegas Vapes. And we're going to be talking about Dolan's Bar, 24 East Sellers Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
The most Delco bar, still owning that wonderful name, I guess, because nobody else has been able to dethrone them. I said dethrone them.
That's my favorite subcategory on Pornhub.
It is
The dethroners.
the dethroners.
Oh, God.
What?
And it was host to the third annual Delco Spelling Bee, which we'll talk about shortly.
It was.
It was. And guys, I also remind you the next big Delco Live event coming up is the Delco Masters, third annual Delco Masters.
Oh my goodness.
It's coming up on Friday the 13th. So yeah, we made that on purpose. Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
At Putt Putt in Clifton Heights. It's $40. Gets you your golf and a 2-hour open bar at JT Brewski's just right around the corner following the shotgun format golf. So go to DelcoLive.com or on our Facebook event page, and you can click on the link and join us there. I think there's only a few spots left, so if you want to join, do it now.
Trust me, it's going to be the greatest day ever. Last time it was
Excited.
like the most fun night of that month.
That was a great time. That was a great
So
time. And tonight, we're also going to be talking about one of our other sponsors, Fat Cow Jerky. Utterly
Tits.
great jerky.
Best farm animals in Delco.
Yes.
We'll be discussing the worst in a little bit.
And we're going to be talking about, I'm going to just take this down off the screen. Go to fatjerky.com, follow them on Facebook and Instagram to get all your fat jerky needs with all the great flavors they're putting out. But they're also, one of the newest ones here is jerky bacon.
It's funny. We literally have a sponsor that makes bacon, and California is out of bacon.
Oh, dude, of course they are.
Eat
Of
it,
course they are.
California.
I'm sure they have plenty of tofu.
Maybe they could
They
eat
all
their,
can blow me.
Maybe they can eat their straws. Oh, oops, I got rid of those, but got plenty of
They probably
COVID.
would.
Plenty of COVID.
Yeah.
No straws. No.
Get rid of the straws, bring in the COVID.
Oh, we
Thanks
got-
a lot, California. Enjoy
those
your bacon shortage.
All right, guys, can we just put something out there real quick? And I'm going to be the asshole. I'm going to start the show off right.
Fine.
Pulling your meat out?
I'm pulling my meat out. The paper straws, the cardboard straw, whatever they're called.
Fuck the turtles.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I don't
never
care
had-
about sea animals.
I've
That's
never
much.
hated turtles more.
Turtles.
I've never hated turtles more than plastic or paper straws.
Turtles
Try
are
drinking a margarita with one of those fuckers. Like,
You can't fucking do anything. with
they
paper straws.
get so soggy.
Psychopaths.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the ones that they're made out of like?
I'm
corn?
passing around my meat.
the ones that they disintegrate.
partake.
Do they-
Corn ones don't. They're like
No,
plastic.
I haven't tried them.
I've seen
They're
them.
disgusting. The paper's disgusting.
Trash can.
Is it helping? Do you think it's helping the turtle population out there in California? Because
I think the turtles.
California is like the
This is
la-
literally the best. I already said it.
Yeah, you're good.
This is the best jerky I've ever had.
Dude, this would make a great put on a sandwich.
I'm gonna open
Yep.
my own pack. Probably gonna need it throughout the course.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Our dirty COVID-filled hands, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just eat a lot.
Wow.
Come here often?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
All right, let me taste this bad boy.
That's good.
By the way, eating makes great radio.
It's so good radio.
Is this different? This ain't different.
All right.
Fat Cow Jerky says, suck in California.
Start with the first story.
Oh,
I suck
wow.
it, trip back.
You want to jump right into it?
Yeah, unless you got someone else.
Wow.
Big story.
That is good, man.
The disruption by the local police of the Make Money Legends Gang. The local League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. This all began, like most things in the county, that a post on the Collingdale community page of why are there helicopters flying over McDade? You know it's going to be good after that. Members of a gang called Money Making Legends have been charged with assault, firearm charges, and more after an investigation into shootings and other violent
So this is a
incidents.
legitimate gang.
Well,
Okay. Keep going.
no, not anymore, but Delaware County authorities said 11 people were arrested and charged Thursday with various crimes stemming from incidents in Fallcroft, Sharon Hill, Collingdale, and Darby. Oh my God, the Oasis at Delco. They're just going after prime real estate right there. Also, fun fact, if you type in make money legends on Google, it sends you to like an app that's like a farm bill.
Nice.
It's
Really?
like a mafia gang like type of thing. Fallcroft, Sharon Hill, and Darby police departments, as well as the FBI, U.S. Marshals, New Jersey State Police, SEPTA SWAT team, which I did not know existed, Delco ERT Region 1, Haverford SWAT, General Delco SWAT, Delco Emergency Services.
Is that like their actual name?
That's
Hi, I
what
work
they
for the
have.
General Delco
SWAT.
SWAT.
Made that up for the interviews.
Yeah.
That's
Darby Township, Clifton Heights, Glen Olden, Lansdowne, East Lansdowne, Alden, Upper Darby, Aston, and Upper Chichester police departments executed search warrants at multiple addresses Thursday morning. Charges filed include aggravated assault with intent to commit serious bodily harm, discharge of a firearm into an occupied structure, criminal use of a communications facility, recklessly endangering another person, and gun crimes. You know what's funny is we're about to talk to a local politician who has a worse record than these guys. Additional charges are expected to be filed with the conclusion of all this shit.
yada yada.
The
Yada,
the
yada.
Darby Police Chief Joseph Gabe said today's sweep has struck a blow to the MML gang, which has terrorized my community as well as the communities of Collingdale, Fallcroft, and Sharon Hill.
For 6 days.
Terrorized.
And then, of course, apparently it got dicey at a fucking community meeting last night with people yelling at the mayor and people losing tempers and demanding people resign or go fuck themselves because
Over the
Why
gang.
can't you do both?
because you know how it goes in this world right now. Half the people are fucking happy that these people got arrested, and then the other half are mad that that's someone's child that's going to jail for these violent crimes.
Yeah, isn't that what happens? When your child does a violent crime, you go to jail. I mean, I thought that was always the process.
So
but
have
hey,
you
what
guys
do I
been
know?
victims
Typically,
of
but
the
not always.
Make Money Legends gang? Where would you rank them with the Crips, Bloods, MS-13, the Jets, the Sharks,
Maybe around the
the
Apple
Power
Dumpling?
Rangers,
The Van Buren Street Boys.
and of course, like the pictures they put online are like they're
Van
like
Buren
freshman high school photos where they just look like total dweebs.
So tell me about this gang.
Yeah, that's
Like-
all I know about them.
Like, how long they've been around for 6 days, and like, all right, they're a gang now.
I believe they said it was 2 years of destroying the community.
But define destroying the community because we've all been to Darby.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't, if they've been
And
around 2
Darby's been
years,
horse shit for
had
way
no
more
idea.
than
if it's
The
been
property values are shit right now.
if they've been
Prophet.
around 2 years, number one, I challenge that Wayne Avenue could have gotten worse than Collingdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that County Boy Doc video, remember that shit?
Do they do anything? Like, I don't understand what.
They shoot people.
Did they make
Do
money?
they actually shoot somebody?
Yeah, they fucking fired at a building at least.
They shot a building, Al.
That building is dead now.
We can go shoot a building
That's
right
awful.
now.
It's like if a
Be
tree in the
so
wood,
sick.
if a tree in the wood falls and no one's around to hear it, doesn't matter. If you shoot a house in Darby, doesn't matter.
No, it shoots back.
It retaliates.
My wife's from Darby. I can make that joke.
It goes up. It goes up in value.
Yeah, that's how they open the doors.
Jesus Christ!
It's like Homer Simpson turning out all his
That's
lights.
right.
So, Make Money Legends gang is going to use their money to get out of jail at this point.
Legendary.
Yeah, the League of Extraordinary Delco Gentlemen. I believe that we should start a gang and call ourselves that.
They all do. Do you have pictures of them? Do they had pictures? I didn't see any pictures.
Are they named Trevor? Or one of them at least named Trevor?
I want to know if
There's
they have
Trevor.
chin straps. Does any of them have?
Oh no,
chin
they're
straps?
some of them. At least the pictures they use are they're young kids. They said 17 to 23, but like the pictures they used was
one's,
literally
like,
you could tell
weird.
like they're Interborough
There's, like-
or in like
yeah.
or their Academy Park fucking like
Chin
freshman
strap,
year
Prospect
photos.
Park,
Yeah,
Norwood.
right.
Not even chin strap, just like a weird, like fucking, like cholo goatee with like a fucking South Philly bowl
I
cut.
think we could say that.
Cholo's not racist.
Oh no, you sound like
We'll
Al.
find out. Find out soon enough.
I'm ambiguous enough. It's
Yeah,
alright.
That's true. That's true.
So am
Me and
I.
Holbrook have a band called Me and Mexican Me,
That's true.
starring Holbrook and Mexican Holbrook Me.
All right. So on Saturday, we're all our boys pour a 40 out for the Make Money Legends gang. When they were all incarcerated, we decided to hold a spelling bee, and we held a spelling bee at Dolan's Bar, 2040 Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, 1902 numbers. You should go there. The most Delco bar
7-8.
rating.
7-8. It's the same one as ours.
They're actually
I was gonna say they are literally our neighbor.
7.
Okay. So it's our third time doing it. The last time, it was a very impressive run by the winner. It was done in a bar that I believe has been 8 different names since then. She came back. She came in strong. She came in confident, and she went home without a trophy.
Do you think she had Coco's for dinner that night?
I don't think she's ever gonna go to Coco's.
Yeah,
again.
everybody not got to know she got tripped. She was ready to go.
Oh,
Dude, she
yeah.
was-
She was hot and
There was
ready to
2
go.
very confident women at this event.
Yeah,
One of them sitting across from me. But she
I
was.
wasn't there.
I was
Three.
talking about Holbrook.
2 and 1.
It was.
Assuming my gender.
But she came up, spelled Coco's very confidently, dropped it like it's hot, and
C-O-C-O, she spelled it. Right?
Yeah, COC. No, there's 2 C's, or as the Spanish say, C.
Si, senor.
Ah,
Si, senor.
It went down to a shootout with someone who was born and raised in Ridley Park, but had moved to West Town, New Jersey.
Yeah,
Which,
Tom.
fun fact, is the birthplace of the original Dolan's Bar before it moved up to Ridley. So this is all sorts of fucking Delco connections there. But anyway, if you're wondering, we got to word 77 out of 100 before a winner was finally crowned. People were literally, not making mistakes on easy words except for Coco's.
Man, we're gonna let that one.
They
go.
were tough. They were tough. I mean, I wrote them, but like they were tough. Some of them were towns around here that are tough to spell. Some of them were just hard words to spell.
Dude, I was being
Some
a
of them
total
were vulgar.
dildo. I'm like, yeah, you spelled that correct. I'm like staring at the paper, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's correct. Good job. I had no clue.
But we are graced by the winner right now.
The wiener.
The winner. The winner. It went 77 words. If you got it wrong, the next person had to spell 2 words right. The person got stumped on Xanax.
Wow.
That happens.
I know.
That is the most Delco line I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
could
usually I just fall asleep.
you could tell,
He took Xanax and passed out. And couldn't
if you're
spell it.
wondering the proper spelling of Xanax, and by the way, he was actually only 1 letter off, and it was like not the one that you would think would throw it off. He uses Z at like the end or like a Y at the end. It is spelled Xanax.
Yes.
Like a really bad screen name.
It's a
back in the day.
palindrome.
Palindrome indeed.
XO
Actually, that's my OnlyFans link.
XOXO Xanax OXOX.
X Anna
I
X.
know that.
And then our champion here took the lead with gonorrhea. Another great
That's what
sentence.
Delco
Yeah.
sentence.
That's what does.
And clinched it with one that I believe she said she was ready for already, like during the day, of Skookle.
No, cunnilingus. Wasn't it cunnilingus?
No,
That was early on.
You just
Okay.
remember that because I made some joke about it. Or something. I don't know.
And she was spitting them out like.
Oh yeah.
So her and
If you,
Ed,
for the
right?
people who didn't
Here's
see it,
yeah.
it was
so
impressive.
her and Tom was the other guy
Yeah,
who
yeah,
came in
yeah.
second.
Big time, yeah.
Tom did pretty
You
well.
guys
Tom
went
was
like
awesome,
30
yeah.
plus words
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
and forth, just the two of you.
I had to
Yeah.
keep actually turning the piece of paper like it kept going. It was awesome because you
You
got to
guys
think. I
battled.
mean, I forget who went out third, but they went out probably around the 40 mark, and
Mary
then it
Jo.
went 30.
Tom was impressive.
It went 30 rounds until it finally got a winner. It was a fun day, and I love the amount of people who said they wish they knew about it on the page that literally has been promoting it every single day for the last fucking 3 months.
I wish I would be there in a heartbeat. I like that. I would do this so well.
Yeah. Well, you had your chance.
Yeah, come do it. You
It's
can.
so
Um,
easy to
Come back
spell when
next
you
year.
can.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna have some people gunning for you next
So
year.
introduce yourself.
Bring it
Jennifer
on.
said you crushed it. By the way.
So introduce yourself.
I am the Delco Spelling Bee champion of 2021.
Hell yeah!
Yay!
So I watched that video afterwards because I got home and my husband's like, "We have to watch your video." I'm like, "Why the fuck are we gonna watch this video?" Like,
A little closer to my kiddo. There you
like, why the fuck are we gonna watch this video? I just did this. You just watched this. He's like, "You were such a cocky bitch," and I'm like, "No way! Like, no one's ever used the word cocky to describe me in my entire life. Like, that's just not me." And then I watched the video, and I'm like, "Okay."
You were intense. I wouldn't use the word.
Listen,
cocky.
you don't think
I've
the
been
Eagles
training-
went home and
I'd
watched
use-
their game
I'd
winning?
use the word cocky.
I've been training my whole life for this.
Yeah.
Wait, was
I'm
it
so
you or the
excited.
former reigning champion that said that it was the words were too easy?
Me.
It was you?
Intervention? Like, come on. That's
Oh, you
not a
did
bad
that
word.
at one
That's
point.
an easy word.
The other
She
reigning champion
pooped on
said,
your list, dude.
Yeah.
From like round 6 on.
Did you just say poop?
Poo-pooed.
I shit on your list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He called the shit poop.
if anyone's wondering, I tried to place them in order of like easy. It started with like water and ended with like the hardest word I thought to spell. That's just to give it away. It was Karakong,
Yeah.
the one golf course out of Cows Creek.
K-A-R-A,
I doubt anyone's ever
K-U-N-G.
actually seen that spelled out.
Yeah, K-A.
Somebody thought that was a sex toy, by the way.
K-U-N-G.
That is actually right.
Yeah.
What, a sex toy?
No, that's probably what actually spelled right.
Yeah, because I grew up like 2 minutes from Caracon Drive.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I watched a dude do heroin, then try to crash into the Nighter Hall
Try to?
How did he
Or
fail at
almost.
crashing? It's pretty easy.
because he
'Cause he's
is
heroin.
TikToked.
He ticked.
No, he
He
is
was
TikTok.
TikTok and driving.
No,
Okay.
TikTok is the term I'm going to use instead of the other word.
Oh. So
It's euphemism
let's.
for-
So you can spell in Delco, which is very rare, and I'll
Yeah.
give credit to all 8 people that competed.
And she has all her own teeth, so that's a good start,
Oh,
too.
wow.
Can you give me like the top 5 hardest words? See if I can spell it. Because I wasn't there.
You got Karakong, Hermasprota.
What?
Rum
Exactly.
Springer.
Oh, you know one of them. One of the
Rum
final 5 was. You can't look. It's Yingling.
That's a hard
Could
one.
you spell that without it?
Yeah. Y-U-E-N-G-L-I-N-G.
Jeez, why weren't you there then?
Skookle. You
Right.
can't spell Skookle. I think that-
SCHUILKILL.
No, you can. You
Yeah,
said
that was your
letters.
clincher.
that was your clincher.
10 letters.
Spell Hawkesson.
I use all those.
I wanted
words.
to dive into a little more. I'm sorry. I don't
Oh,
wanna
you're good.
K-S-S-I-N?
Please.
You said, can you tell everybody that the thing that you were saying about how if you say a word, you know how many letters, and that's how
I
you
just have this weird thing that I do. I think I started doing it when I started driving. I would be sitting at red lights and I would look at the road signs or the road names and I would count the letters in the words. And I just kept doing it. I don't know why. Like, I don't have OCD or anything like that, but it kind of seems like it.
right.
It's
bit.
crazy. So, like, I would drive and I'd see a sign, like, and I would count the letters in it.
Right. So it kind of stuck that way, and that's how
Yeah.
you were doing it at the spelling bee. You were
Yeah.
kind of. That's cool.
No, so we're not used to smart people around here. So you did well at this. You are. Where are you originally from?
Nice.
I grew up in Bucks County in a town called Southampton.
Where's that in comparison to Levittown?
Well, I actually lived in Levittown for a little while.
Gotcha.
Too.
Was it
it's-
Percocets or Xannies that like put you in Levittown?
Neither one. I have Xanax, but I have a prescription because I'm crazy. So like, that doesn't really count, right?
Right. No. Usually,
No, but doctor gives
usually
you
it's
a pill.
prescription from a guy who goes by
I
the
have
name
a
like Cue Ball, like
No,
down,
no, it's a legit.
down 18th to
prescription.
Diamond.
He's
It's like you're
respectable.
fucking crazy. Here's your drugs.
The guy in the corner, his name's RX.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what up, Wicks?
So what
Which ones do
all
you
right.
like?
So what was your first experience about Delco before you met anyone or whatever?
So I moved here because I got a job, like a government job at the VA hospital in Wilmington. So I went to live like halfway between where I was from and where I was working at. So I ended up in Fulcroft because I found a cheap apartment there, and
Were you part of the Make Money gangs?
I wasn't. No.
Making money.
Did you do any
Yeah, she's the
research?
brains
Did you do any
behind it.
research before you moved? Did you like look around? Did you see what people were saying
I
about?
didn't really have time. It was like, hey, you got this job, like,
Right.
and I'm thinking to myself,
Wait, she has a job too?
Well-
So not from Delco.
well, I got a job, and it was like I'm gonna have to drive like an hour and 20 minutes in traffic to get there, so I better find
Wow.
somewhere to live quick. And
Yeah.
I just picked somewhere and moved.
So okay, so what was the first bar you went to in Delco?
Probably
Police station.
Terry's too.
Oh my
I
god!
was
It's
going.
right
you
there.
you
It's
just
right
cross
there.
out the
I was gonna
Bucks
say
County.
that.
You couldn't be more fucking
I was
Delco.
going to say
I lived on
that.
off of Fulcroft Avenue.
Right,
apartment
I was
complex.
gonna
Ow,
I
what-
needed to be able to walk
Without
there.
being creepy, you don't live there anymore, right?
I don't know.
Without
The
being
fucking
creepy.
Red Lantern's like
Without
not
being
even a walk
creepy.
away.
It's a little further than Terry's
Without being
I didn't
creepy.
know. I wasn't from there.
Was it 132 Fallcroft Avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ad. I used to deliver pizzas out
It's a
here.
big
Like,
apartment.
Right.
We used to go
Yeah.
there.
I've known you for years.
Oh yeah, guys, I stalked her 15 years ago. Yeah.
Stalk that spelling
It's at the bottom of the fucking street from that beer distributor in
It was on
Leo's.
Fullcroft Ave.
Yeah.
I don't live there anymore.
Right
I don't
before the
care.
bridge they never rebuilt from Hurricane fucking
Oh, yeah.
Floyd.
It was
Is that
closed
by
down
Mr. X
forever.
Pizza?
No,
I was
well,
like,
it's
what
on the
the
other
fuck
side.
is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's never been open. the whole
So,
Creeper alert.
Terry Two's, a Facebook
Well,
status of mine popped up
Can
from
I
7
say
years
something
ago.
about Terry's too?
Go ahead.
It's Terry's TOO.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Terry's
Terry's
is in
awesome.
Shouldn't
Southwest.
it be the number 2?
No, it's
No,
Terry's,
it's Terry's
also.
also.
Terry's.
You're also in
Terry's-
Delco.
So that's a big thing in Delco is a lot of families are from South Philly or Southwest Philly and moved out here. And
They don't count.
Terry's is a big one in South Philly, so they moved out here. And it's not the second; it's supposed to make you feel at home, like it's Terry's too.
Like Terry's also?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
stupid.
that is
You
not
can-
the
I'm
worst
sorry.
thing that happens in Terry's.
Well, you
Sorry,
can also
one day
get-
they'll
Well,
get
I think
internet.
they're referred to as the Coke Bar.
That's an understatement.
But I never saw
I've heard a
Coke.
lot of bars
Yeah.
referred to.
I've
I
had
go to
some,
the Coke bar. I'm like, can you please narrow this
Let's
down?
go with
At an
the bad
intersection.
Coke bar.
well, here's the funny thing. My first date with my husband, how Delco is this. So I ended up in Delco because I married a Delco dude.
Of course.
Grew up in Prospect Park. Will never leave. Our first date was at Terry's too. So we
Oh,
got
so
married
romantic.
around a year later.
Class act
How many jail
And-
tattoos did you get in the bathroom there?
How many what?
Jail tattoos did you get in the bathroom
None.
there?
or herpes. There's always that
I don't
possibility.
think I got either one, but you know, herpes it just hides in your body. You,
It's
you
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's the gift
As
that
far
keeps
as I
giving.
know, I didn't get either.
They call it
I had an interesting experience in Terry's two
I-
bathroom.
Oh, I
but
can't.
I had
Oh,
it didn't involve
please
herpes.
tell
Wait,
us.
you having a herpes experience story?
I don't.
No,
think
she
so.
said a bathroom story for Terry.
I don't know,
Go
just
on.
Yeah.
Making out with some drunk girl, like it's Terry's too. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not expect that there. I didn't even know girls went into Terry's.
There was two girls in Terry's twos at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also. Yeah.
Well, she got lost in the bathroom.
I got
Said,
lost.
Was one
Can
working?
you help? Can you help me out here? She's like, and she thought she said make out, so I can see where the confusion's at.
Did you know that a homeless person drowned in a puddle outside there once?
Okay, let's not get off track. So you're making
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
making
So you're
out.
making out with a chick at Terry
Can you
Two's.
tell me what her hair smelled like?
I don't know.
Was she homeless?
Terry Two's probably
She
vomit.
wasn't homeless.
Did
no,
she? Did
friends with my
she
husband.
initiate it? Did she
I
initiate
don't
it?
remember. We were both drunk. Who
Oh,
knows?
okay. Well, it's cool. It's
So
great.
you're
It
making
was
out
one
with
night.
you're
Yeah.
making out with this lady at Terry Two's.
Yeah.
Go on.
I
Yes.
think that was. Well, actually, there were 2 nights I was making out with ladies at Terry's too.
Go
That
on.
wasn't
Is
your.
it- I heard of ladies' nights at bars, but
Can
this
we-
is ridiculous.
This is,
We-
it's like when Dennis
Can we-
Miller gets super invested in fucking Joe Dirte's story.
yeah.
And now it just
He's
keeps,
not
keeps getting better.
All right. So do you still talk to these chicks?
One is a friend. We've actually been friends since we were like 10.
Is
Is
this
it-
the picture in your Christmas cards of you two making out?
Is
That
it
you
the
send out?
Is it
No,
the
now
only
I'm like
time?
a normal human being who has a husband and stuff.
Is it the only time
Shit,
you made out with her?
Locker.
Yeah.
Well, the one girl, yes. The other one, no.
Oh, we've got repeat offenders.
This wasn't on your first date with your husband, was it? Did
No,
this
no, no,
happen?
no.
Okay.
We went on our first.
It was
date
the
to Terry's.
third
Third-
date.
yeah.
Spaz.
I got off track.
She's a
Okay.
class act here.
So,
Come on.
so yeah,
Okay.
super
I got
classy.
I got you.
Until you see me on Delco Live, and you're like, "Wow, this girl does have a trashy side." Anyway, so on my wedding night, so we just got married like at a courthouse up in Bucks County because that's where they had an opening at.
Ah,
So we went out to some nice, fancy dinner at Fogo de Chao in the city.
fancy.
Nice.
The end of the night, we ended up at Terry's too because
Of
I'm like,
course.
well, let's go back to where it all started.
natural
Yeah.
progression.
Let's go back there.
Yeah, Fogo de
Hell
Chao.
yeah,
Load
yeah.
up on as much
Completely
meat as
fucking
possible.
crazy.
Well, was
The meat helps with the
So-
scurvy.
Did
Fucking Terry's two gives.
so how was it when you were in there? Were you guys all dressed up and
I wasn't that dressed up.
Yeah,
I
people
was-
probably
Is that
like
when
this.
you made moves with ladies? Is
No,
on your
no,
wedding
that was
night?
another time.
That
was
would've been
before.
hilarious.
That was before.
Yeah,
He
we're
would've
getting
cared.
into
He
getting
would've
like
been
courthouse
Was,
married.
did
Like,
people
oh,
watch?
Well, the one time, but the other time was in the bathroom. So
was it like Requiem for
Yeah,
a
they're
Dream?
watching.
yeah? I was gonna say there's probably a couple cameras. in
Yeah,
there.
there's definitely some cameras in there. One day when they get the internet, holy
maybe
shit!
the
Yeah.
Make Money Gang or whatever had cameras set in there.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This guy Davis saying, dude's gonna have another pizza delivery fantasy after this girl kiss story.
What, me?
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
I
our
didn't
girl
behave myself.
KGG saying, for fuck's sake, Holbrook,
Oh,
you're
I'm
falling in love with this girl.
a fancy person.
Yeah.
I'm a classy individual.
Whenever I see the for
KGG.
fuck's sake, I have to do it in Irish.
I don't think we can get sued for this. What was the hardest drug you've seen done in Terry Two's?
I've actually never seen anything done in Terry's too except for alcohol.
Horse ketamine.
Yeah.
But I did hear that they used to do coke off the bar.
They did. That was actually
But I missed
Yes,
that.
they called that a snow blow.
that was a Facebook memory that came up 7 years ago the other day. It said, "Quote: I got a joke for you." So a guy walks into a bar. The bartender does a line and passes out behind the bar. He says, "Get the fuck out! This is Terry Two's." That really happened one night.
Saying the homeless guy fucking drowning outside in a puddle.
He drowned in a puddle.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm dead
Please.
serious. Like
That's
this
so
is like
sad.
Wait, just
between.
make
Yeah,
sure that
that's
I'm
not
thinking
a
about the
good
right thing. Terry 2's the one that's
In-
across the street from Extreme Gym, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
in
Right off of,
Yoicks.
in
Right.
the
I fucking-
silver lining on
Jimmy
this
Dolan's
story,
right
though,
there.
Holbrook had a delicious Thanksgiving after that.
Well,
So,
Dumb numb.
it's a circle of life.
It's fork 'em or fuck 'em.
So you might be the first person to actually pick up a chick at Terry Two's.
yeah, that's
Well,
true.
the one came with me. I didn't pick her up there.
Still,
You still,
I don't know, that's
you're
not
still
a deal.
breaking
Oh, she
records
came with you?
and hearts.
Oh, that was
That's so
that was so
nice.
nice of you.
She arrived there
Yes.
too.
so besides,
Probably out there
Never
watching
do
me
that.
right now.
So-
Maybe both of them are.
Oh,
What's her name?
spicy.
FaceTime right now.
I hope so.
I'm not going to say their last names or anything, but hi, ladies.
So besides
I'm
the
one of their favorite
If they're
members.
around, they can stop by.
I
It's
mean,
21 East
exactly.
Dinkley Avenue.
That's the address here.
yeah.
I never know. I just type in 7-Eleven if I'm lost.
Guys, it's a Dolan's.
We'll be
Or
at Dolan's.
Dolan's,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll be at
Or
Dolan's
Dolan's.
Don't
post
give our
show.
address out. We just make fun of a gang.
Post show.
They're gonna
They're
retaliate.
busy. They're busy.
It's on our website.
I don't
The
think
Eat
Lima
Sellers
has-
gang.
Yeah.
I don't
We be the Eat
Yeah.
Sellers
I
gang.
I don't think you can use
Can we be the
YouTube
high
or Lima.
cholesterol gang?
No, dude, I'm a big fan of the League of Extraordinary Delconians.
Okay.
It's not bad.
The League of Extraordinary Flannels.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, so you
the
made out a few
Flannel
chicks at
Five,
Terry Two's.
yeah.
You are officially a Delconian.
Hell
Were you a Delco Day?
yeah.
That wasn't where I was like trying to go with the story. I was trying to say like I met my
Well, that's
husband
where we
there,
took it.
and a year later, like we went back on our wedding night to Terry's Stew, and somehow I ended up
Picked up chicks.
thinking about the chicks at Terry's Stew, and you know, alcohol gets involved. There's always some fun stuff that happens in the Delco bars.
Yes, yes.
And they say
Is that why
romance
you
is good.
appreciated the word cunnilingus when you got it?
Yes.
Yeah. You're
No
pretty.
one picked
You're
up on
pretty.
it.
You're pretty
I
rad.
thought maybe someone would.
Who
pick
would have
up
thought
on
a
it.
speller had such a checkered backstory,
And you did say spelling bees get you hot.
right?
You were excited for
No,
it, right?
I get hot from kicking men in the balls.
Oh, well, now it's a party.
Yes.
All right.
Sold, sold, and sold. I like pain.
I don't mind having my cube stepped on every so
Oh,
often.
Step on my cubes. It's the only thing that makes you feel alive anymore.
You sick.
Holy shit.
So is this was that your first spelling bee?
It was.
Okay.
Because I always watch these one on TV, and I'm like, that looks so fucking. cool.
All these
Yeah.
dumb
That's so
kids don't
boring.
know shit.
Oh,
These kids, like- And then I'm
How do
like,
these
wait a
people have
second.
driver's licenses?
There's a spelling bee at a dive bar in Delco, and I
Yeah.
can be drunk for spelling bee.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
sign me-
trifecta.
Every time you watch the script spelling bee, these kids' first fucking names are such nightmares.
That's why they could spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get
you're,
fucking.
you're like it's like you're forced to spell a crazy name. Like every other word that comes after that's like, whatever.
not to be fucking generalizing, but most of the time the winner's like last name is like Rasheen Hapasha Pina Pembalon. Like
Wait, is
it's
that
like-
Apu's last
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
Excellent pronunciation.
Speaking of that, there's gonna be a fucking Moe's bar
I know,
pop
Spring-
up Springfield Mall.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so expensive. If you look
It
at
Wasn't
is.
there a
This
Moe's in
line,
Springfield?
It's such a fucking rip.
yeah, but it was like the
Yes.
taco
Don't even bother.
spot.
Yeah.
I
like-
looked at the.
No, no, no.
prices.
Welcome to Moe's.
Unless
We're
you
up-
like those.
Oh,
Where the
ones that
tin
are
alley
around
front.
one.
Moe's, that's different Moe's.
Dude, I've got drunk at that Moe's numerous
Yeah.
times.
We got drunk
Yeah.
at that Moe's when we had that job with the kids.
we definitely.
Wait, what? You want to
We-
expand on that a little bit?
Me and Carrie were therapists for the state.
We had
That is
yeah.
scary.
Child therapist
children.
for the
Oh.
states.
That were
Oh,
the,
yeah.
that with the crab hands.
Crab hands, fucking Superman.
I had a fucking neighbor named Superman. He had a fucking like 14-inch cock, soft.
No, that's
No.
not even possible.
100%. He was a he was a Haitian
Sounds
kid with Down
uncomfortable.
Even
syndrome.
I'm scared of that.
14
Sounds
inches.
uncomfortable.
He used to fucking put it. He used to put his dick between the fucking spindles of the like fucking broad iron railing and just fucking jerk off as we play basketball. He was like a fucking 14-year-old kid with no parents.
What? 14-year-old
Make
kid
it
with
sad.
14
Is he
inches.
living by himself?
No, like he had like brothers and sisters.
Or do
Maybe-
they just give him a mortgage because his dong is so big? Like, sir, please take the house.
This kid was mostly cock. It was fucking obscene.
He just walked up to a happy family with his dick out and said, "You can have it." Left.
He was super nice. His real name was Joshua. He had Down syndrome. He used to fucking just pull his dick out and beat off all the time.
Well, at least he had
I
an
hope
excuse.
that someone just tuned into the show at that exact fucking line.
I'm sure they'll
And you can find a cock like that at Terry Two's.
Yeah. Speaking of 42-inch dicks, speaking of giant dicks, Terry.
Not cow jerky. The official jerky of Delaware County.
They have been nice to me a couple times, but whatever. So
Or
okay.
like Terry Ooze.
So do you think you're going to get into like looking around and doing spelling bees? You have like an innate like skill for it. Like
I don't know. Like I've never looked into it before. It just popped up on my Facebook. I don't know how hard it is to find, but my husband had suggested, he's like, why don't you look for ones in like New Jersey or wherever? Like he's just so entertained by it because I'm not.
If
very
you make money doing it too, it's like the eating contest. Remember that dude when we did the winging contest years ago in media? We did a winging contest. We're like interviewing people like beforehand. And one dude's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to talk. I've never done this before. Then he just fucking owns the whole
Guy said
thing.
he's an amateur. He's never done it before, and then it ends up he had just won like the second biggest wing eating contest the week before, and then went on to win the wing bowl. When I'm in the 8th row,
He was
just
the last
flipping off,
guy.
going, "He's a liar."
He was the last guy to win the wing bowl before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He'd win fucking King of the Wing though.
That's 2015.
So fucking
The last wing
slob
bowl
on
was
that.
2018.
Yeah, I lost that. I swear I was hosed. I swear to God, there was.
Honestly, looking back at it, you had about 75 wings.
How's your chat doing? You got any twats in there?
Yeah, I got some thoughts.
Yeah, I just saw a twat. You should probably get the fuck out, Dave, if you don't like the content. It's free fucking content.
What's
bro.
Steve complaining about?
I don't know. Sorry.
Dave,
Sorry to interrupt.
I can't see the comments.
Dave is Dave is not very nice. Let's put it out there, Dave.
What did he say?
Mr. D Fries.
Dave's
Remember
trying
your
to.
name
know
is up
him.
there?
That's
Dave's-
my chiropractor.
Dave's
What
bringing
kind of
his.
shit are you talking,
Yeah, I'm
Dave?
just kidding.
Dave's bringing his little
What's
dick
he saying?
energy into the chat tonight.
Oh.
What are you saying, Dave?
It's the weirdest sense I heard. That's my
Little dick
chiropractor.
energy.
They talking shit on me.
Go somewhere else, Dave.
Vertebrae are all jacked up.
I want to know what Dave is saying now, but I can't say.
No, I'm
Is
just
he
kidding.
talking shit on me?
No, of course
He's
not.
just saying I know here. I guess he meant her. Dave might be a chiropractor, but he can't spell for Jack.
Back to the back.
That's weird because
how
we're
to
talking about the
spell
spelling
Dave.
bee.
Yeah. It's all right, Dave. I could
Dave.
use a good cracking. So
I need a new chiropractor.
Wait, what's he
so-
mad about? Honestly,
he's in Aston, isn't he?
He is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I think I know.
is he
Kinda
actually
far
being a
from you.
jerk?
No,
Nah, I'm
only
just
I'm
kidding.
Oh,
I'm messing
but I don't know
around.
what the fuck
I'm
he's
messing
saying,
around.
so-
I'm just messing with Dave. Right, KGG? He's all good people. KGG swearing for him. So we're good.
He seems like a good guy.
Most of the people who like, we don't normally have riffraff in there, but when we do, dude, remember that one about the Marietta, Georgia thing where someone insulted like the Marines and was like, "I'm your neighbor, you fucking little bitch,"
Yeah.
and like started like showing pictures of like his fucking like sister, like, "I'll fucking head over there right now." I was like,
God.
okay,
All right.
but
Fair
like
enough.
the dude was so out of line. It's like, go send a message.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to curb stomp an asshole.
Every
I'm
once
just
in a
throwing it
while.
out there.
Every
Yeah,
once in a
send a message. Fight over a fucking podcast. Okay. So, anything else about the spelling bee that you would like to let us know about? Are you going to come back next year and defend your title?
while. Have to.
Yeah, I wish there was a different contest for like counting the letters in words. Because
That's a very niche.
I don't know that I can find
Tiebreaker.
someone that does
Maybe we
that.
could have a side one, like, second part.
Like, if you say
Wor-
Yingling, like, I could say 9 letters, or I could spell it.
Twisted
but
T. How many letters?
Fuck, there's none.
10.
She got methamphetamine off the top of her head when I said the amount of letters.
15.
Yeah, like, and then I had to count it. Yeah.
It's
Like, not many
impressive.
people can do that.
Yeah,
so.
A lot of people do methamphetamine around here.
Yeah.
a lot of people do that.
Guess how many letters are in it.
And you said you started, like, you picked up that habit from literally just sitting at red lights and looking at street signs?
Can you count
That-
cards?
Or counting.
I've never tried. No, I don't know.
I was going to say,
I just really
can we
like
dress in the
numbers.
same suit and go to the casinos? I'm just saying.
We could try.
Okay.
You
Maybe
spat.
that's a
You
lot
spat them out. Like you didn't. Nothing seemed to like
Well, I'm there
stumble
for
you.
it.
No words seemed to. So like once you got it, you just were like letter. Like you went. So because a couple people were like LED.
Yeah, like if you say a word, as long as I know how to spell it, I can tell you how many letters in it.
Here we go.
Really quickly.
Here's a fucking Delco word for you. Krasner, Albadinjo.
That's not even a real word.
It's a name. Technically, it's a
That's
name.
Pond
absolutely
Lahaki.
being used next
It
year.
has to be like a word that actually.
Krasner, Albadinjo. Watch someone spell one of the Krasners wrong.
Oslam window.
Like a
How
fucking
do you
idiot.
spell one of them but not both of them wrong?
Because people are fucking stupid.
KRASNO.
You're already wrong.
KRAYNSO. All right.
Albadinjo. Oh,
Anyone else have input?
WIND.
By the way, if you didn't come up like on Saturday, it was so fun, and then the after party was so fun. We just
Yeah.
hung out there for a while, got reckless. People came up to watch. It was a really good audience too.
It was a lot of fun.
Dolan's did fucking great. The bartender was spectacular.
Dolans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
I
is
did
awesome.
snort a line of Midol off the bar, and I'm not disturbed that I did it. I'm disturbed of how good my skills still are.
And I'm not
Pushing
disturbed.
How's your flow? Your flow is thinned out a little
things.
bit.
Yeah. I'm back to normal.
It's on our Snapper chat if you missed it. And if you want to send me nudes, it's also good for Snapchat.
So
So
that's
I'm
all
just saying.
Snapchat's for now.
Totally.
Only for cheating.
I completely forgot about that till you said it earlier. to
The
my
Midol. I forgot all about it too.
Who's cramps on the way?
That's really
Look,
it's
I'm
really important.
I'm
Is
back to my
Midol like a
reg-
modium for
for you.
period?
Ask Holbrook. he's the one
Imodium?
Yeah.
blowing
Yeah, I
my
imagine like
She
Midol's
has
like,
the kid.
mind. Yeah.
Like
well, yeah. Well, the fucking kid's
I
kind
don't
of like
think
a
Midol
fucking
helps with
Imodium
that.
for period. They don't get the period for like 9 months.
yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah.
Now, does it start like fresh up like right after?
That's,
Like, all right, cool. It begins the new cycle period.
no.
A new song?
No.
Just curious.
Got the exclamation point after that.
Does it mean you're pregnant again?
No.
Oh, you could have had Irish twins. Oy.
Thank you. Anyway.
Jesus, switch to
Hard
the
pass.
switch to the Yingling, will you?
Yeah.
Christ, if you're
All right,
pregnant.
so our episodes can all be ladies tongue swapping in the bathrooms of Terry Twos and snorting lines of Midol.
I demand it.
Sometimes we do good things in this county, and it's great to meet
We
people
do?
who put these things together. You know, it takes a leadership to get these things going, and you know, we saw that Delco had a really good reach last year with the Delco Happy Hour, the quarantine open mic. It got out to people, but most of them died out. But one of them didn't. One of them's called Keep Delco Smiling, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard about it, I obviously thought it was a bunch of dentists
So he didn't go.
giving out like toothpaste or something. Because I didn't
Who
click
doesn't
on.
like a good toothpaste, though?
What's up?
Who doesn't like a good toothpaste?
Marcus.
Free toothpaste?
All right.
Yeah.
What am I
And,
supposed to use this for?
and
This mayonnaise
Eat my-
tastes like shit.
Eat my crappy Clank's pizza?
our second guest tonight is on their way in. They founded Keep Delco Smiling, and oh, here you are. Yeah,
Just waiting.
Hello.
you are a
It's me
double
again.
guest this evening. You started a thing called Keep Delco Smiling. Tell
I
us
did.
what it is.
So Keep Delco Smiling is now a nonprofit. It started out as just an anonymous hobby that I started in September of 2019. I realized that it made me happy to make other people happy.
And how, like,
God,
what-
she's a good speller
love
and a
that.
nice person.
I love that.
so what do they
Or
do?
Maybe I'm just selfish.
I
don't
just like
know.
I actually
fair. It's
I was
fair.
actually having a good day until you came here. I mean, not in a bad way. I just feel like really shitty about myself right now.
You shouldn't feel shitty about yourself.
My alarm
We all
hits and
love
I
you, or
already
we
hate
wouldn't be
myself.
watching the show right now. Right?
Can't spell and I'm mean.
So,
right?
so what is it? So what is it? What is Keep
So
Delco
it
Crotchety
Smiling?
old
started
man that
out-
can't spell.
It started out as an anonymous hobby. I would just do nice things for people and leave these little cards around. Maybe I'd buy lunch for the person behind me in the drive-thru, or I'd leave a little card with like $1 in the soda cooler at Dollar Tree or whatever. And then all of a sudden it was COVID. People were stuck in their house, and then there was the election, and people were just real assholes to each other.
A lot of people were
You would-
mean.
You would go on Facebook and like everyone would hate each other.
Oh, that's so true.
And I'd be like, these people are fucking miserable pieces of shit. But I'm
Patient
sorry.
zero.
Let me
Yeah.
let me say one thing here. I am here as Amanda, the founder of Keep Delco Smiling. I am not representing my organization. I am just here as a person.
really
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like-
yeah,
Not
yeah,
as an
yeah.
organization, because there are other people. In
It's
the
funny you got like
organization.
the nicest, most
There are
giving
other
person in Delco 2 feet away from the most spiteful individual.
Let
I've
me give
ever
you.
met.
Can I translate that for some people? Anything these other assholes say is not my
I'm
words.
pretty
Not
sure
the same
I said
shit,
some
railroads and
I-
fucked up shit already.
No,
I love that
okay,
you
yeah.
started like a charity like out of love and happiness,
I
and
did.
all of our charity work is based off of someone pissing me off and me wanting to ruin them. Like we raise like all this money for Headstrong, and it's literally out of anger.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to hear that story. at
Oh,
some
it's the
point.
the neighbor that didn't want the cancer
The
student.
stupid bitch
yeah.
who
Oh,
didn't like
the
the can.
Swarthmore people.
Yeah.
How much of an asshole do you have to be to not like cancer people living in your neighborhood?
You know,
Question.
I
Well,
They didn't
It's those ones that,
No.
it's the cancer people up all night throwing the
We
wild
can't
parties.
bring that up, or these two are going to get rage erections.
it's a real
Where's
thing.
the
Too
It's a
late.
real thing.
I'm already half
Like I said,
mast.
like, I,
Call me Havertown
not-
Josh Woods, 14 inches of hate coming this way.
His name was Superman. He lived in Everbrook and he was Haitian.
You stallion.
No, we keep cutting you off because we're terrible guests.
Peckerwood.
that's fu-
Or we're
Human
terrible
beings.
hosts. We're
Yes.
no,
I'm
yeah.
a yes.
Human
Yeah.
beings, terrible human beings.
We are terrible.
I doubt that.
We are
I doubt
terrible
that.
guests on this planet. Okay, so what is it? Like you said you
So-
started it and you started putting out calling cards like you were the Joker in the Batman series when you were done.
But the good Joker.
Good
but like
Joker.
what would the card say or direct you to?
It would say like you're the recipient of a random act of kindness, like pass it on or follow us on Facebook. So I did it for September 2019. I did it for about a little over a year with like I mean, nothing really, because it was just something I did with my extra spending money on my free time. I had maybe like 40 people on Facebook, and like 30 of them were like random people from India. So like,
Oh, they voted for
no,
Dolan's the one
no
first.
one knew who it was. And I didn't like even my
Hey,
husband
bro.
didn't know. One time we went out to lunch, and I left a little card with like $20 in addition to the regular tip for the server. And my husband's like, "What did you put in there?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Mind your own business." Like,
If you want to make out sometime, call this number.
That was Terry's too. Next
Yeah,
Thursday.
meet me at Terry's too at 9
Can't
p.m.
believe that Craigslist ad.
no, it said something about a random act. Guy.
So you would send them to the Facebook page. So that Facebook page was created already.
It started in September of 2019,
And then
but
what,
there was like nothing on there.
but was the goal to like people who received like that thing, like, you know, if you're at McDonald's and you pay for the person behind you and the person hands out and is like, yo, this is who bought it, they're supposed to go in there and share their story and then possibly go and share
Ideally,
another one?
But nobody did. 'cause
No.
They just didn't.
Well, there's a
So-
lot of jerks around here too. Let's start with that.
Can I
mean,
ask that question? Have you found this kind of, I don't want to say backfire, but people have not taken it the right way, or like, I don't need your charity or some dumb shit like that?
I have been really surprised. I've
Yeah.
been surprised. I've had
Who, me?
very positive reaction. So I make it clear to people that it's not based on financial need. Like if I do something nice for somebody, it's not like I'm looking at them and be like, oh, you look like you're fucking broke and you need me to buy your lunch. It's not like that. Like you could look like a millionaire and like I'll still buy your lunch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor or whatever. Like because even that person that might be a millionaire, you don't know what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Maybe they have cancer, maybe their mom just died or whatever, and maybe they just need someone to do something nice for them. Like you have no idea. Like so you can't
Oh, sorry, I have to cut you off. Steve Prophet's mom died, and all he does is make jokes about it, and he just literally perked up with a smile when he said, maybe their mom just died. He's like, yeah!
that is so fucked
It's
up.
called a
I know,
trigger.
right?
It's called a trigger warning. You're supposed to start the conversation
I'm
with a
sorry.
TW.
DPS.
Yeah, dude.
No one
That
told
parent
me about
society.
that.
No, just his response is just like, yeah, dead mom jokes.
Well, Dory on our chat loves everything you guys do.
Dory, is that what's her last name?
Dory's that's my
White.
girl. yeah.
Hi, Dory.
What's up,
Oh,
Dory?
I know her. She's
Hi,
one
Dory.
of her biggest fans.
She's
I
awesome.
told
She's an
Dolan's
awesome
bar
lady.
that
Dory's a
there's
great
So
I'm
what-
so glad
great
you decided
person.
to watch me.
When did it start to begin, like, get traction?
So-
Like, when did it double? I
I
saw it's
guess
at
it was
1,800 right now.
Probably, actually, we just hit 1900 today
Ooh.
for the likes and about almost 2100 for followers, but I'm not sure if that shows up or not. So, it was around whatever Easter was last year. I don't remember if it was March or April,
late April.
but I don't think it was late April. It was early April. Someone look it up. I don't know, but it was March or April. Whatever.
Can
the
you
case is.
spell that?
APRAL. 5 letters. Anyway. Easter, 6 letters. EASTER.
Are you
So-
trying to grow it? Are you trying to grow the page
I am.
and everything?
I
like
am. So it started around Easter because I planned an Easter egg hunt for the kids in my neighborhood. I live in Woodland, and there are a lot of kids in our neighborhood. And there used to be like a civic association in our neighborhood, and like it kind of just became inactive. So I decided to plan an Easter egg hunt and tell people about the nonprofit.
Yeah.
And they're like, when they came to the event, they're like, what is this? Like, can we donate money? Are you going to turn it into a 501c3? And I'm like, probably not. And then I suddenly got motivated. And part of the reason why, like, to be completely upfront about it, I have bipolar disorder.
Mhm.
So I go through depression and mania and all that. So I have my ups and downs. I was having one of my ups. I was having a ton of energy. I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do
Holbrook's
this.
all about the uppers.
Excellent
We're
use of
gonna
mental
go
illness.
All out, yeah. It was
Love
like
that.
uppers without the
Love
drugs. You
So
didn't have
thank-
to. You didn't have to go to Terry's too and do a line of coke at the bar
have to.
because you're already high.
It's a real
off of
thing, yeah, it's a real
drugs.
thing.
You could if you wanted to.
Well, you could, but I don't.
You
know
would
if you
just
do
get
that.
fucking mega high.
So when you have bipolar, it's like you're kind of like doing blow. Is that what
Yeah.
we're saying here?
Yeah, because when you come
Without
when
it
you come
being
down,
acceptable.
it's like
Feels
you
like
were
it.
doing blow.
God
You're
damn, my
down.
good mental status.
You're
Not-
down and you're like, fuck my life. I'm just gonna lay in
Yeah.
bed for a month, and then all of a sudden you're manic. And you're like,
Right.
I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah.
Someone
Imagine
else.
going from like
Not
fucking
that I know what
blast beats to
blow
like.
is like or anything. I'm just saying that's a
I know.
concept.
It's like fucking. It's like a
Not
blast.
that
It's
I
like
know
blast
what blows
beats.
like.
As like a concept. Yeah.
I stick to Midol.
I leave my one pinky fingernail alone just for other reasons.
I rub it on my
alright.
teeth like a detective because I like, can't get addicted.
So
It's
the,
the paint.
the initial things were literally small ones, just buying things here and there, maybe coffee for someone
Yeah.
or whatever. Have you done it where you've gotten it to someone or someone got it to someone, then they went and returned it, then the next person went and returned it, like a chain reaction yet?
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. So like, as I was saying, like I got a burst of energy and like put it on Facebook, and I did targeted advertising to get more people aware of what we were doing, and I started giving out little free things. So sometimes people would win stuff, and in the beginning it was always like, you can win this $10 gift card to here, or you can pay the $10 forward to somebody else, or you can give $10 to a nonprofit. It wasn't much money because it was all my money in the beginning because nobody was donating because we didn't even really exist. We weren't like an actual charity. Now we're registered with Pennsylvania as a nonprofit. We're still waiting for approval for 501c3 because it's a long process. I think it'll probably be another 2 to 4 months for that. But we weren't really getting any donations at the time, so it was just my money, and it wasn't a whole lot. But
So-
I would do something for somebody, and a lot of times they'd pay it forward.
Gotcha.
They'd say, why don't you just do something with it? So I'd buy $10 of food, and I'd go take it to like Media Food Bank or something.
Are people meeting each other through this?
Bad person.
So I gotta imagine, like, you know, you buy
Friendly,
like you buy, you buy the coffee for the person behind you in Starbucks. Then they go and like turn around and be like, someone just bought me this, and I'm gonna go do this, and then those 3 people meet on the page.
I'm waiting to see. It's kind of too early to tell because this has only been happening since whenever Easter was, and I still haven't figured that out, March or April. But I've met a ton of people. I've met so many people, like more people than I can keep track of at this point. I've met so many good people, and I'm trying to get them to meet each other. So we plan
Yeah.
events too, like in addition
April
to
12th, 2020. Sorry.
Thank you. Yes, April 12th. So that was pretty late. So May, June, July. So it's been less than 4 months, and we're up to like 2,000 followers already. So my goal is to get these people to meet each other because there are a lot of people out there that are just lonely and they just want someone to talk to. And I've connected with a lot of those
Just
people.
go grab a
you know?
bar and just tell them, be like, we're gonna throw a party here, and like,
Some of them are in recovery.
okay,
I mean, not all of them, but
there'll
some
be
of them
coffee.
are. So yeah, or a coffee shop or whatever. So
bunch
I've
of
met
Red
a lot
Bull,
of people, but
booze.
I try to plan events. Like we had an event at McDade Bowl, July 11th. So we rented 10 of the lanes.
Yeah.
And it was just free to whoever showed up. So we had about 60 people. We just paid for their bowling. America's Pie donated like 14 pizzas.
They're great. We had them for dinner tonight.
Delco Spider-Man showed up, and
Wait a minute.
Whoa! Is this you just going around going thwap
the
all over the
same
place?
guy?
Like, what's
Jim
going
Nicholson
on?
does what now?
what did I do?
Who's Delco Spider-Man?
Oh, you haven't heard of Delco Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah,
Does he hang out at Terry's Twos?
No, I don't think so. I think he's a very like wholesome
Spider-Man.
guy.
Somebody else there.
I don't know.
There's somebody else there slinging webs.
I don't even know if he drinks, but like
You-
he's just a very like nice guy,
Filthy
and he does a
animal.
lot of stuff for charities. He dresses up as Spider-Man, and he'll go to like hospitals and see kids that are like in like the cancer ward or
Why
whatever.
the fuck are we just finding out about Delco Spider-Man now?
You guys should look.
We
him
could have
up,
had him
like-
take care of the Burgundy like months ago.
So real quick, there's someone in the chat that is asking, do you guys have like a PayPal or Venmo?
Yes.
for-
So we're on Facebook. If you look at Keep Delco Smiling,
Keep
our
Delco
Venmo
Smiling.
is Keep Delco Smiling.
Okay.
Cash App is also Keep Delco Smiling, and PayPal is keepdelcosmiling@yahoo.com.
Yeah, I think
and
Al could probably share the links out.
Anything that anyone
Yeah,
donates.
let me write that down one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah, Al's got
it's
that.
basically Keep Delco Smiling for all of them at yahoo.com for PayPal.
Okay.
It's all on
It's
the like,
on the
it's
Facebook
on the
page.
about section
Okay.
for Facebook, and also if you go to keepdelcosmiling.org, or if you accidentally go to .com, it'll redirect you.
Excellent.
People don't remember if
What's
they put the wrong thing in.
the ultimate event you want to make happen? Like, we wanted to like do Delco
Three
Day, and then we
chicks at the
like
same
did 3,
time.
and we were like, this is
All
the
right, do
greatest.
you
Then we're
really
like,
wanna
4 is gonna be
know
even
my
better.
ultimate event?
Terry's threes.
Yes. Yes.
My ultimate event. All right, I
Give
shouldn't
it.
even tell you guys this because this is my secret I've been keeping.
Ooh.
Oh.
I really want Chick-fil-A to find out about me because they are known for like hating gay people,
Ah.
and I want them to donate chicken, and I want
To help fight
auction
gays?
off the chicken to gay people.
I love where this is
And
going.
get
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait.
thousands of
You had
dollars.
me a gay and won me a chicken.
Wait.
I thought she was gonna get the chicken to fight the gay
Do
people.
it on a Can we do it on a Sunday
Can I,
too?
hold on. Can I be gay for the chicken?
Gay chicken tastes better.
No,
I'm
the
telling
chickens
you.
aren't going to
It
be
does.
alive. They're going to be chicken
It's tender.
sandwiches.
It's more tender.
Yeah.
Like, I heard you like cock.
I don't even know what happened.
Can we
I
do
don't
it
even
with
know
our
what
own
happened
ridiculous puns like that?
Yeah.
You guys are welcome to come to my party. So the plan is,
Can we make a
That-
logo?
This is the
You
first
should not
time
let
I've
us
ever
make a
Here's
heard
logo.
that.
cock, I mean chicken gravy.
Yeah.
so we get all the Chick-fil-A sandwiches and we auction them off to all the gay people in like the Philadelphia area. for ridiculous.
But how do you
amounts.
prove that
Well,
you're gay? Do you have to like make out with a person of
no,
the
it
same?
doesn't matter. You don't have to prove that you're gay. But the idea is you tell them like,
with a boner.
here's what we're doing with the money. We're going to do an act of kindness for the LGBTQ plus community. With the money we raise from auctioning off.
Whoa,
the
there's a
Chick-fil-A
plus sign
chicken.
coming out?
Hold on.
There's a
let her
plus
speak.
sign. It gets complicated.
Okay,
I don't
alright.
remember all
Yeah,
the other letters.
No, this is actually fucking brilliant. I think we can make this
It's like
happen by the
Disney
end of the year.
Plus.
This sounds very
not like-
spiteful. I like it.
How many
It's
chicken
spiteful.
Yeah.
how many
Right.
chicken sandwiches do you need?
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Like
You-
100?
You find the gay people that hate Chick-fil-A, and you get them to bid on the chicken.
Wait a minute, we're not in the Lansdowne
That-
group, right?
That
So
That couch is.
Oh,
then you
that's
have
awful.
like
comment.
$10,000 from people bidding on Chick-fil-A chicken, knowing that Chick-fil-A's money is going to the big gay party. And it's as gay as possible. Like even if you're not gay, like show up in your rainbow.
Boards of
speedos,
leather is fucking
and, like,
coming back.
I don't understand though.
I do have
assless
assless
chaps.
chaps.
Assless chaps
I
and
have
everything.
assless chaps.
And we just
Appreciate
do a
you.
block
I have
party.
chaps that only have the ass part of it.
In
I'm
the
inviting
middle
myself.
of media or somewhere in front of the courthouse or whatever. Like the gayest shit
Media's
you've
pretty
ever
gay.
seen just to say fuck you to Chick-fil-A. Now they're probably gonna find out about this and not give me chicken. But
No,
then
no,
I'll
we
just
go up
reach
there-
out to like New Jersey.
Oh, I
No,
think they'll
we
give
go
you
out.
chicken.
The Delco
Once
Live
they
goes
hear what
out
you're
there under the
planning.
guise of like, hey, we're gonna get these chickens and we're gonna give it to charity. This chicken
So
sandwiches.
get
we're
the
gonna give
chickens,
it.
they give them to
Yeah.
us, and we'll auction
And they'll be
off
like,
to the
surprise!
highest
It's
bidder
going to
that
gays.
Yes, and then we'll have the biggest gayest party ever.
They're gonna be like,
I
oh
wanna go.
no.
I want to go. I'm
That's
inviting
not
myself. I wanna
secret.
go.
I've been to Woody's before.
I want to go. Okay, so
Woody's is fucking touristy shit, dude. It's all about boxers.
I love
yeah.
boxers.
So what did you do in the
What is all
Woodies?
Puerto Rican straight guys?
Listen, I was
Boxers.
bought many drinks by many men. I had to let break a couple hearts, but I did tell every one of them that if I was gay, I would totally suck their dicks.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were flattered.
Yes.
For a
I'm like,
chicken
oh, if I was gay,
Maybe they
all
just-
your dicks would be in my mouth.
That's
Maybe
why
they
Al
just
has that
wanted to
special
suck your
cushion on
dick.
his
Did
seat.
you ever do
Yes.
that?
Suck your dick for a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll suck your dick
Wouldn't
for
be
a
the
cup of
first time.
coffee.
So do you wanna- so-
Yeah, you want to keep Delco smiling? Just give blowjobs out.
So,
Straight fucking Hummers and hand J's.
so let's say we acquire 100 chicken sandwiches.
Oh my god, I'll advertise to every gay group anywhere in the Philadelphia region
Punch sandwiches.
and get them to bid on it.
And let's say we get a
Like,
very
here's a-
famous person who's gay and likes to
Ah.
dress up as a character.
Jamie
we can do
Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy?
Jimmy
it.
Kennedy.
And you know,
Yeah.
Jim Nicholhone is busy.
possibly. I'm not gonna say names. So lock
Yes.
them in.
They could take like a tiny piece of bread. They have to take something. It could be a tiny molding piece of bread.
Now, do you
from
want to?
Chick-fil-A.
Do you want?
It doesn't matter. Give me your money in exchange for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is indirectly.
What if we
funding
sell the gays
the
something
big
that they
gay
like?
party.
So do you want to actually like have an event where we sell the chicken sandwiches, or do you
It'll
think it's
probably be online, more like eBay or something.
okay? Oh, okay. Or I was gonna say, do you want to just go full fledged, fucking gorilla style, and just walk around the
Sounds
neighborhood?
Are we
Painful.
selling chicken
Oh,
on
that
eBay?
is a damn good
Gorillas
idea.
is
Yeah.
Are we selling chicken on eBay?
But like we have signs and all this shit, and be like, bid on this Chick-fil-A to fucking throw to profits go to the gayest party ever thrown.
Yes.
It's the things, the
Yes.
token.
I'll
And
go to a
I'll
gay
probably
party.
get some
That's
national
so sick.
attention. All the gay people will donate
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
you did for McDonald's?
And I'll be like,
Big
this,
fan.
Is that how you did it with McDonald's?
Yeah, what's
no,
McDonald's?
McDonald's. They just gave me some shit, and I was like, all right, I don't really have any reason to hate McDonald's.
But you had to
I mean-
go and ask them.
no. He reached out to me because
Oh.
he saw us in Delco Times because we were in Delco Times.
Oh, they reach out. Very
so
cool.
they reached out to me, and I was like, I kind of feel weird about accepting this because we're all about local business. Like our money, we try to keep 100% of our money with local business, 100% of our donations.
That's the best move.
Mhm.
Now, some of the money that I donate myself, I may use. Like for example, we had a party where the kids painted rocks and stuff like that. So like they painted rocks, like kindness rocks that we left around town. So like
That was you?
Did you find one?
No, yeah, no,
So-
no,
some
yeah.
kid-
That's actually
Some
pretty
gang
cute.
from Darby threw a kindness rock in my window.
Right. Yeah.
By the way,
That was not
have a nice day,
alphabetical
fucker.
order.
Yeah.
Those
It says
11
eat shit, whitey.
That was not alphabetical.
those 11 are gonna have some gay parties whether they want to or not this weekend at George W. Hills.
Enjoy your cock.
I absolutely feel we have to be part of the planning of the
I was-
gayest party. I've been in a pride parade in New Orleans.
oh, it's
Nothing really shocks me
fucking
anymore.
crazy. I
What
was
did you
at
do
Gay
down
Pride
there?
in New
Just
York.
do
That's what the
anything?
like
bonner.
10 years
Why
ago.
don't you
It is
share your
wild.
experiences? Didn't you hold a sign?
I held a sign and I was dressed as the gay banana. It was just easier
The
to
gay
get.
banana.
That's something.
It was easier to get in the parade than
Was there
fight through the
somebody
crowd on
dressed
the
as a
side.
straight banana?
It's brilliant.
Yeah, he was a
You're a
Chick-fil-A.
man dressed as a banana, you're probably
That's true.
gay.
What constituted the banana being gay?
It smelled like shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
phallic
was
nature,
technically just a banana.
She
probably.
heard it. I said the gay banana would smell like shit.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Ah.
When do you want to make the gay?
It's their butt stuff.
It should be on a Sunday too,
Yes.
where we're handing out the Chick-fil-A sandwiches. It's just
Oh yeah.
We could even stand outside of Chick-fil-A in the fucking rainbow
Just throw
speedos.
dildos at the building.
you've already
We should do
closed
it-
the rainbow
listen,
speed.
Sundays they're closed. We should
I
do
mean-
it in a Chick-fil-A parking lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would
Yes.
be amazing. So
Yeah.
we'll probably get national attention and like.
Or
people
sell the
help.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches in a Popeyes parking lot. To
I
really
hope the
spite
yo,
Chick-fil-A.
I'll put money out there. I'll put money right now.
Well, then Popeyes might lose money. I don't.
No,
I
no,
don't know about
Popeyes could actually go after him and say, "Listen, we love Schween on Schween.
Yeah.
Let's give us."
I will put it out there right now. If the Westboro Baptist Church shows up, I am hitting 2 of them. Like I will take the fucking like
Oh,
overnight
yeah.
jail.
Yeah, like I fucking.
Yeah, I
You're
hate the
right to use
Westboro
it.
Baptist Church
Oh,
just because
doesn't
they're
everybody?
fucking. I said I wouldn't say the
Oh,
word, but
good.
they are cunts.
I know.
He did
You
it.
said it.
He said
I
it.
feel like
You're so
calling
weak.
5
them,
minutes and 33 seconds. You made it.
That's is that
calling
a
them
Yeah.
cunts.
Kara,
is
is that a
like
personal
an
record for him?
insult
To cunts.
to my cunt. So
It's an insult to my cunt. What
yes.
a phrase.
My
my
cunt
God.
is offended.
Wasn't that Hitler's
Mike.
book, My Cunt?
No, my cunt.
That was called Minecraft.
Mike.
It's got blocks.
I don't know
Good
how people
stuff.
know. Are those people still around?
What?
What?
Westboro, they're still there, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
They are the worst
I-
people. They're
So,
worse
I-
than
Or
kids
like
ever.
God loves dead soldiers or something.
Oh, they
Fuck
hate
them.
fucking the.
Like I mean, I'm a veteran, so like,
Oh.
go military.
Tell us about your
Veteran.
service. Oh, you said
There you
Navy,
go.
right?
Oh,
Thank you
what's
for your
that?
You
services.
said Navy, right?
Navy,
Did you
yeah,
like walk into this room going, "I'm better than all of them collectively"? Because like you're
That's
just,
pretty cool. Yeah.
you are.
Thanks for your
Well, what
service.
makes you think that? I don't
by,
think.
by the way, I do a great charity just helping people out, just to help them out. I can spell. Oh, and by the way, I fought for our country. You guys are fat and have diabetes.
Do you
I mean,
think-
that's what I.
That's rather specific to one of us, Al.
Yes.
I think maybe
Yeah,
you're
don't
a bit
project,
too-
bro.
Self-loathing over here.
Project your shit on us.
So do you think 100? Do you think
You're like
100?
the Uncle Ruckus of
sandwiches
fat
would be
white
enough?
guys.
I would never think that about. I don't think I'm better than anyone.
Oh, I think
Oh,
I'm
I
better
will-
than so many people.
I
Oh,
walk into
yeah.
the room just to count how many people I'm better than.
Not me.
It's one of my favorite things to do
I
every
view us
day.
all as.
So you were a
Humans.
seaman. Tell us about it.
I was a seaman at one point.
No, seriously.
So that was at Terry's
That's
too.
pretty cool. Like, did you have you? Were
No, that was
you
with the ladies at Terry's.
were
too.
you ever-
I never did anything with the men at Terry's too.
any other countries? Yeah.
that she's
I-
aware of.
Oh,
Visit
no,
any
I
dirty
remember.
ports?
No, I wasn't on a ship. I was with the squadron.
Oh, right on.
So I didn't get to travel quite as much. I was in Italy for
Nice.
2 6-month deployments.
Oh, cool.
It was fun, but
Did you
I
get to
wish I
go
was-
see stuff like on your?
I
off-
was in
y-
Sicily, so I wasn't even in the mainland. I didn't see a whole lot.
Okay.
But,
Oh, did you
yeah.
meet any of the mafia up there? What do they think about the
I
Make
mean-
Money Legends gang?
I'm sure that there are some mafia people.
What do
there,
they
and
think
would
about
probably
the-
fucking kill those
What do you think about the South Philly
Those-
Gravy Seals?
Young men.
young men.
Young
yes.
men.
Yeah,
Calm down, Jim.
were you down there? Were you
Watch
down there
those
protecting the
7 more times on
Columbus?
the episode.
The Christopher Columbus
It's not
statue?
gravy.
The what?
The Christopher Columbus statue they tried to take down last year. Remember the
Oh, I
people
don't know.
protecting it? They started calling them the Gravy Seals.
Oh, yeah.
Great name.
Fucking what's
So hold up, no, I'm actually all about this. Like literally, we can find a way to get Chick-fil-A to give us 100 sandwiches,
Yes.
sanctioned
God,
or
that would-
unsanctioned.
So,
I mean, they look at us walking in the doors. I figure at least 100 sandwiches.
How much
like
is a Chick-fil-A
we
sandwich?
could reach out
Like
to.
$3.
Well, here's the thing: we
Oh
can't.
my
buy,
God, just
Like a
DoorDash
couple
it.
nuggets.
Here's the thing: we can't buy them. We have to get in order to like focus on the principle. We want.
We gotta
Chick-
steal
We
them.
want.
Yeah,
No.
we could steal
we
them.
Want
Steal them.
the CEO of Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
to fund the gay party without realizing it. So we need them.
Hold
to
on, I
donate.
got one step better. We
We
can
need
take
them to donate
everything
it.
you've been doing full circle here. What were those rocks called again?
The
Kindness rocks.
Kindness rocks equals broken glass
Yep.
equals 100 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'll go a
No,
more
no.
I'll go a more indirect route that brings
We-
Delco Live directly into this.
We need them to give us the chicken.
What's the 2 things we always fucking make fun of Chester County for?
Trains.
Brother,
Mushrooms?
sister, love.
No.
Oh,
Turkey
That's
Hill and who?
And
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan plays for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes.
The Atlanta Falcons are owned by the Chick-fil-A guy.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why there's one in there, but they're not open Sundays like
Yes,
idiots.
yeah.
We write to him to try to get them to give us
Wow.
it,
Wait,
and
the
then we
sports
split
guy
Aren't
Matt.
they blank?
Wait a minute.
No.
Carl
don't we get the-
Nassib is a Westchester guy, and he just
Why don't we
came
get
out
the
as the
Philly
first
sports
gay
guy?
open.
Uh-huh.
He's a Westchester guy.
We get those
Wait a
two
minute,
to go.
wasn't
Yeah.
Arthur Blank the owner of the Falcons?
No, is he anymore? Chick-fil-A has something to do with them. That's why they got the contract in there.
No, but if you're going the LGBTQT plus SNF
It's
route.
complicated.
There's a
Does
guy.
S&M
There's
fall
a
a
into
lot of
that?
letters.
there's a guy on the last.
S&M is a separate thing.
Okay.
Not
And
always.
it's actually BDSM,
Alright.
but it's separate.
By the way,
I think Holbrook can make that happen.
yeah.
What?
Carl-
My safe word's
to get Matt
pineapple.
Ryan to buy us a bunch of
Carl
fucking...
and Seed, man. He's the one you want.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
safe
actually
word's
not a
Matt
bad fucking
Ryan.
idea.
Yeah.
If it's a sports team, what about Philly sports guy? Can we get him on board?
He's real
So
gay.
we'll go to
Yeah,
Matt
he's real
Ryan.
gay.
Yeah, so we'll go to Matt
You want to
Ryan.
get shit done.
And
I
we'll
don't-
get him
I
to
don't know
buy
anything
us a bunch of fucking
You don't want none of his
and
chicken.
then give it to Gaines to piss off his owner.
I'm kidding.
Yes.
Fuck Downingtown.
I love it. I
Fuck
love it.
Exton.
Now,
I would love to do this.
yeah, let's
Oh.
we'll talk. Let's talk about it. We
We'll
have some
probably get
ideas.
national attention, but here's the thing: I need to have 501c3 status first. So when I get national attention,
have
I
time
can
to
get a
plan.
shit ton of money.
Time to plan.
Because guess what? When I get a shit ton of money, every fucking penny of it's staying right here in Delco.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna
Hot
be like
diggity damn.
flavors at every dive bar.
Can
in
we-
Delco, like,
I don't think they're gonna let me run
So,
as a Republican.
If
after
we make
this
this
stuff.
happen, can we open the
Yeah.
last stand again?
you guys had to
Consider
wait
that
until
for
we
you.
have 501c3
We're gonna
status,
open a new one
so
called the
all
First
the rich
Stand.
people all over the country can donate.
Just me and you.
This will help my.
all the games.
This will help
It's
my
just
bid
us,
to
Jay and our
replace
birds playing
Margaret
Fortnite.
So,
David.
so we have to kind of keep it under control.
Oh no, I'm gonna be a total
Doubt.
dick about him. Just like bully Chick-fil-A into giving us the sandwiches.
But
Then-
just wait until I give you the go once we have our approval.
And
then
then
we can
bully
collect
away.
All the donations.
Yeah.
It's just-
what if you
Go
randomly
ahead,
get
go
a text?
text. Go bully him.
What if you randomly get a text like a random Wednesday afternoon and be like, "I got the sandwiches. Like they're here now. We
I
need
mean,
to
I can.
move."
But the idea.
That'd be funny because the cow thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
But
Can we get signs that say "Eat more dickin"?
I don't know. Why not?
Yes.
The bags is cock fillet.
Can we just make signs like that?
They probably need to reach out to the LGBT community and figure out if it's offensive.
Do you want to buy Dolan's? This is a serious question.
What's that?
Do you want to buy Dolan's?
Do I want to buy Dolan's?
Yeah, with your 50112.
501c3? I don't know.
Is that the
I
guy from Star Wars?
buy a
C-3PO.
bar under.
Is that
Distant
the little
cousin.
gold robot?
Would I
Distant
like to buy
cousin.
Dolan's?
Okay.
Do you
That
wanna buy-
sounds like too much work.
Do you want to buy the
Probably
burgundy? Please.
You think Jim's upside just made a Star Wars reference and he's not here finally?
No, he's next door to the
He's
burgundy
asleep.
trying to get Wi-Fi.
All right, so we're gonna. So that's literally the gayest party ever. Is your goal?
I'm
Oh,
ready.
it's gonna be like I don't care if you're straight, show up in your rainbow speedo.
I'm already dressed.
As long,
Dude, I'm
unless
gonna
you're a
suck
homophobe.
so
Like-
much dick.
Like if you're a homophobe,
I was gonna
like,
suck
you're
dick
not
that
white.
way no matter what,
Like, you
but
have to
like
be-
now it's not gay.
It's
Janet-
like you have to be like for LGBTQ rights. Like, don't show up as a straight person in your rainbow speedo and like.
Oh, should we
try to
change our logo to a rainbow just so everybody thinks we're down with it? Because that's what all corporate America does.
And then on July 1st, we'll change it back like
No,
that
you
bullshit
just prove
comedian.
it
Yeah.
By fucking
Okay,
over
cool.
Chick-fil-A and showing up in your rainbow speedo.
What's the gayest day of the year?
Hold
420?
on. Let me tell you about this.
The
Let me tell you about this.
gayest day of the year.
Gayest day of the year.
Halloween, but we tell everyone they had to show up dressed as a gay thing.
Hollow,
Maybe?
Hollow
June,
Sheen.
no, June 9th, because the 6th and the 9th will go two dudes suck each other off.
Yeah, but what's the, like about the
Yeah,
next
but if I ain't
day?
a girl who do that,
Well,
too,
it's
that's not
6
necessarily gay.
fucking 610 is Delco.
I
Day.
don't
It's
do
the
Delco
best
Day the
ever.
day after the gayest
July
party,
7th.
man. We're not gonna live up to the gayest.
We're
party.
really
Calm down.
gay.
July 7th.
Why July 7th?
Because that's like looks to like two dudes boofing each other.
Boofing.
Like one's keister and a dick.
Jennifer.
That's not sex for gays.
Jennifer.
I'm not sure what you're thinking, but like, I don't think that's how it works.
Jennifer makes a good point. She says even there's plenty of straight people who hate Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's true. That's
There's
true.
what?
Yeah.
There's plenty of straight people who
Ask
hate Chick-fil-A.
Lansdowne.
Who hate
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A?
Do you,
Yes.
do you know that story about the Lansdowne community page?
No, I don't.
So there's a chicken place that opened. It's called a crispy chicken. It's got a crisp.
Crisp.
No, what the fuck's the name?
Crispin
It's
chicken.
a simple name.
delicious.
It's a simple name.
Okay.
It's
Looks
fucking
delicious.
fantastic. It's good. And you know everyone's raving about it. And the community page, Lansdowne is uncomfortable. There's some psychos in there. Someone said it's a million times better than Chick-fil-A, and they literally reported the post and tried to have it taken down and said we don't use the C word around here. It's a trigger for some of us because you know their CEO and all that shit. And they're like the C word. You're that
C word
triggered
is
by the
what,
phrase
shit?
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
yeah.
And it
It's not
literally
cunts.
became a fucking thing, and this
There's
person got
cunts with the
support about like we
Chick-fil-A.
can't use the word
Sounds all right.
Chick-fil-A in there anymore.
Actually, I think he used to see you next Tuesday and did get reported.
Yeah, they let me go with that when I called her the other C word.
Oh,
But
no,
yeah.
we're not allowed to say the C word anymore?
But at Lansdowne
No,
would say they would buy like a million of these and then not buy any.
Who?
Lansdowne. Then they would also get mad because I'm taking business away from the other chicken place. But I'm doing it anyway. Fuck it. Our representative just got sent to fucking jail. Like,
I just want to know if we get chicken sandwiches. That's really where I'm going with
Now
this.
I'm hungry.
You
So-
have to pay
Yeah.
How much is
Okay.
it?
on
Yeah,
fine.
right.
How much is a
To
chicken
go
sandwich?
towards the
$4?
gay party.
Oh, from Chick-fil-A,
$4?
your soul.
That's all.
We
Yeah.
fucking sell them for $10, or,
I mean,
or
I'm
make a
cheap.
bid.
I could throw a good gay party without much money.
Popeye sandwich
So-
crushes.
I mean, I can.
I know that's
You
Yeah.
get
that's a
100
different
sandwiches,
Buy
we sell them
my
for 10
t-shirt or
bucks
not,
each,
right?
$1,000, throw a party. BYOB, show up in
I
your
know a few
rainbow
gays. So,
Speedos,
I mean,
like-
we can do
My
this.
brother is very, very gay and has a very good following.
Well, we don't just need the gays.
Does he eat
we need
Chick-fil-A?
Everyone under the
Apparently.
LGBTQ thing and all the allies. That's a large
Yeah.
amount
Where were
of
the
people.
allies?
I felt like such a
So,
good
like, the
person
access
when
power?
someone called me an
Sorry,
ally
No,
before.
anyone that supports
So who
Now-
who are
Oh,
we
are
trying to
you
shit
talking
on
about,
here?
Fucking, like,
Chick-fil-A.
like
Okay.
Italy in World War II.
Chick-fil-A.
Alright.
Fuck them.
I got it.
I mean, I like Popeyes better.
Delco's gonna be tough because Delco does love Chick-fil-A, dude.
You ever see that
Well,
one in
you can love
Folsom? There's
Chick-fil-A
always
and
there's like
say
an
fuck it,
accident
it's
every
they're
day.
giving-
Yeah,
It's
you
like
get
giving shit
technically you
away.
get
Yeah.
your Chick-fil-A and Spite.
Right.
Like, it's
Everybody
actually the
wins.
double-
It's a win-win.
Or we hold it at gunpoint.
We like to
I
call that
feel
the
like
double-sided
everything's
dildo
solved
where
right
I'm
there.
from. What's up?
Just hold it at gunpoint.
No,
We're not
then
robbing anything at
I don't
gunpoint.
know
You
if they're
can't-
sprinkling
see,
crack
you're
on their
missing the whole
chicken up
point.
there in
The spite.
Folsom, but it's
You need
it's,
to indirectly get the CEO of
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A to fund the gay party.
Okay.
That's
Holbrook,
the
this is
whole
up your alley. This is all
underlying
about
thing.
spite.
I like it.
I
It's
don't-
all about
I
spite.
don't
I'm
think,
not
I don't
using
think
the
you know
up-
how spiteful I can get.
I don't know. Like, it's not about
You
the gay
can't
thing. I
just
said
go
up your
buy
alley.
it
No, no, no.
for full price. Like
That would've
you
been
need
an
to get
asshole.
the CEO to give it to you.
We got a holiday made.
Even if we
Yeah.
secretly reach out to other charities in the how many beers did I have? Jesus Christ! Even if we reach out
Can you
to
spell
other
that?
charities in the organization, I'm just gonna have more beer.
Oh, you're good.
you're gonna be you're the leader taking us down, taking Chick-fil-A down. I think I gotta step in. I
Please
think I
do.
might have to step in.
Even if we have to get other
I
charities
just like
in
taking
Delco
things
on
down.
board.
There doesn't have to be a purpose to it. Ask Clank.
And you got to
Alex
like
will
like
sit down
politicians,
stuff.
you like taking politicians
Oh, I
down?
take them down. Let's talk about another one that's been taken down. Politician, that is.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Speaking of Lansdowne and trigger words and all that shit, you know, we're the high and mighty, and our fucking representative is going to jail again.
Later.
Margot Davison had to resign. Ding dong, the crook is cans. State rep in Satan's butthole, Margot Davison, has had to step down for getting busted stealing from the state and was caught red-handed falsifying expense reports and bribing witnesses to lie about it. Anytime a state rep travels more than 50 miles per day, they can bill for $178, but you don't have to prove receipts. She got busted for billing for multiple times. She stated she was in Harrisburg, but had never left her home in hell. She also was busted for failing to report any campaign finances last year. If you don't, this is not her first time getting in hot water. She has wrecked 3 state-issued cars, costing taxpayers over $30,000 in repairs each time. The most interesting part is that she had her license suspended after the first one, wrecked one more that was running with a suspended license, and then had another one. She just left it on in her driveway. It got stolen by a crackhead and crashed.
Did it end up in?
The
Princeton,
best part
New
is
Jersey?
she sold that crack to that
Yeah.
crackhead.
Well, we get to
Her kid
that.
did.
She abused the system so bad with her fucking car antics that the PA legislator had to literally cancel the program on the spot, and she freaked out and said, quote, "That's cancel culture."
Well,
That's not what that fucking
That's you
means.
being a fucking C word.
I don't know, Margot.
All of her kids have been arrested.
For what, Todd?
I don't know, Todd.
All of her kids have been arrested for selling heroin in her own district, including some that have led to fatal overdoses, and they received lenient sentences for ratting on other people and having connections. Her Thanksgiving.
So they
gave-
didn't just sell; they ratted.
yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. They were like linked to like you just sold shit when they
Oh.
overdosed and died. So she gone. She gone. Remember we met her when we crashed that fucking victory party?
Yes.
Yeah, when I found out
She was mad.
miserable.
There were some people happy to see us, like super happy to see us. Like hates Chick-fil-A, happy to see us. But then there was like her
Yeah.
who hated us.
She was my representative. It's it's an area.
Crackhead stole Holbrook's car.
It's true. So I think that I should run.
Thank you, Victoria.
Should I run for that fucking open vacancy?
I'd
Yeah.
vote for you.
Yeah, especially if we
Oh.
go down there to
Lansdowne, but
spite the
I'd find
Chick-fil-A.
I always said we could start a campaign for Holbrook.
Lansdowne would hate me. I have a tattoo on my arm. They would
Well,
hate me.
we could win them over with Chick-fil-A.
So any input on that? By the way, like,
Lansdowne.
just think about that
If
fucking
we just
scumbag.
say that you're, in transition, I think you can win this hands down.
I think my goal would be so it's open. She's a Democrat, and you're not going to win as a Republican in Lansdowne.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that I'm more Democrat.
I'm so Democrat, it hurts.
The Democrat versus the more Democrat party.
Delcotarian.
Democratic is actually Republican.
Yeah, yeah. It's so left it actually becomes
Wait
right.
till they show
Like
all
you burn
all
your hand, it
Circle
feels
around.
cold at first.
What's up?
Like when you burn your hand, it feels cold at first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's so
I am the
fucking
Ben
awesome.
Gay.
Yeah.
It's been
Wow.
I
homosexual.
can't wait till you
It's
institute all your
2021.
new your new policies.
Oh, like banning leaf blowers?
No, like
That's what the
Ice
people
Cream
want.
music?
the CUNT.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Those are the best. Speaking of wasting the fucking taxpayers' dollars, the goats are back, guys.
Yes.
In
we ain't afraid of no goats.
Upper Darby decided last year they were going to bring in a
Bullshit
bunch
list.
of goats to eat, and I'm not joking. I went down to it multiple times. To eat, I'm going to say less than 1 square acre of grass along the fucking water down there.
So my thing is, when these goats get an opiate dependency, and they will, who's paying for them to go to goat rehab? Or are we giving it to foreigners?
I don't know.
Hell, they
Didn't
lick in
Kerry
bags?
and Holbrook used to work at goat rehab?
I probably have the skills that are translatable to.
What do you call a baby goat?
A kid.
Kid.
Oh, that's
Well,
a
it's
s-
we're
oh,
ready.
God.
Hey,
We're
you're
ready for
done.
this.
You're done.
We've trained for this.
You're
We're ready.
done.
You could get a goat off smack, Kara? Is that what you could?
I think
are
I
you
could
trained in
try.
it?
No,
No, she's got goats on.
Jesus helps those who help themselves. They
Yeah.
need to, they need to get back on the right track.
Yeah, if these goats aren't ready to get off the smack, then you gotta let
Well-
them be.
Holbrook's
Work
gonna get
faster,
him.
too.
Holbrook's just gonna eat him and get a contact.
I am.
high.
By the time they leave, I am absolutely going down there and pouring
This meat
barbecue
is-
sauce on one of them,
Yeah.
and just looking at the fucking
You
caretakers, be like, I'm
stand
fucking
there with
doing
a
it.
fork and knife. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they do when it gets cold? Do they
I'll
like,
give you my goat throat for a bundle.
But
what do
they're-
they do? Like send them back down south or something?
I don't
or-
know.
Man, they
literally-
take him to fucking H-Mart and 69th Street and fucking fry them things up.
Jeez.
They are pretty good. Have you ever eaten goat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
goats fucking
And I'm
delightful.
probably going to this week.
I
A
love
fresh
goats.
one.
I feel bad eating them,
It's
but
about
they
time.
taste really good.
It was weird that they named one of them Shawarma. Another one Gyro. No. So they actually literally pull them up in the morning and they let them sit there and eat because they're supposed to eat, then shit to like they're supposed to mow the
Fertilize?
grass and then fucking fertilize it.
Alright.
But
They could have paid the homeless to shit in
And-
that same thing and it wouldn't fertilize also.
and you say,
I'm sure the guys that they hired to cut the grass could shit on it if you ask them nice enough.
well, that's the
Throw
other
them an
thing.
extra 50
What did it
bucks.
cost you?
Is there
Yeah.
still like 8 landscapers with these 12 goats that are also just cutting the fucking grass anyway and watching the goats?
And shitting in it?
Yeah, they can. It's fucking Clifton, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
Would-
they don't call
It
the
wouldn't matter.
they don't call the Clifton bathroom for a reason.
But when we found out it cost $22,000 to do this, that's a little fucking
Are you
stupid.
serious?
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Is this
Yeah.
going to the cost of the goats rehab or is that separate?
$22,000 for some goats to eat some grass?
Yeah.
That, we can't really trust these landscapers, so some of these goats, they get reupholstered. That'll set it.
Jesus.
Cheese and
Jeebus.
rice. Al, tell us about the wrestling promo.
oh shit, I forgot to load that. Hold on.
That's fine. We'll
going.
talk about all right, so Cam Atkinson, he just got traded to the Philadelphia Flyers. He used to play for the Columbus Blue Jackets. You know, it's Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State University. So he probably saw some cool parties and shit. He got here, and he decided to stay on the Preston and Steve show that he's moving to Delco. Where do we think he moved to?
21 Hinkley Avenue. Right here, motherfucker.
Back room.
Spaz?
Swarthmore.
You think
no.
he would just
No,
slark
no,
more?
he would.
Yeah.
He would have to. He ain't moving.
I'm
to
gonna go with the Mills of
Delco.
Glenn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
say
got
honest,
money.
Chad's
I'm gonna say Swarthmore.
Chad's Ford's not. It's that's.
Yeah, I think he's probably renting.
It's Delaware County. I believe.
Yeah.
Is it still.
Still like Swarthmore
Chad's-
because in his ideology, all right, cool, I can get a lot. It's nice and it's close to like Delco. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
It's right on 476 to get the practice.
Yeah.
95 too.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, cool, I was gonna be surrounded by fucking huge twat bags all the time.
He might
And
maybe
they're fucking
Parkside.
baguettes.
Parkside.
Maybe Parkside.
Is he gonna
I
fuck
don't
that weird
know.
mayor and smoke pot with Jim?
Yeah. The
Nice.
swingers all hang out on
Yeah.
Parkside.
Don't smoke weed in front of my weird kids.
Remember the guy?
They're gonna listen to us fuck later.
All right. We told someone that we would give a promo to them, and possibly we're gonna get tickets to go do this. Al,
Can I explain that real quick?
yeah, please.
There's a politician that got caught or got in trouble for, he's a swinger. and smoking pot in his house. So here's a guy that didn't want to come on this show because it's too vulgar.
Now here's a guy.
But yeah, but yeah, he'll be ready to watch another dude, cuckold his wife, right?
Yeah, but
we're
we're the dicks.
But we're the vulgar ones, right?
We just want to hear about two chicks making
What
out
a
30
turd!
shows.
Well, that dude's
I mean,
still a
that's
turd,
basic
man.
shit
It's a
right
Sunday
there.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Guy's
This
a
dude was
turd.
fucking having press conferences after he's been fucking snowballed. But fucking, yeah, me talking about him. Wow, it's too
Oh my
lewd.
god, your
Fucking
breath smells like
anyways.
asparagus, sir.
Wow. Getting personal now.
Wow.
So, go ahead.
Al,
Asparagus
you
from
read it. I
piss.
didn't write it down well enough.
All right, guys. There is a wrestling promotion coming right here to Harris Chester in Delaware
Are we
County.
going or what?
Yeah, we're fucking going.
It's in Delaware County. I don't care if you call it Harris,
I've
Philly,
heard
all you
that.
want.
What is that? That
Harry's.
sounds interesting.
What is this?
This is August 14th.
Is this the Getaway Gang?
Yes.
It's the
This
day
Carlito.
after. Is it the day after the
I
Delco?
spit in the face of people who want to be cool.
Yeah, Carlito was great.
I can't wait. I'm shooting him.
Dude, Gangrel's the headliner. If anyone's
Dude,
been watching wrestling,
He follows me on Instagram.
He used to be a porn director, like right before this.
That's
didn't
so
he?
awesome.
yeah.
He looks like what
Nice.
I cut my big toe open in fucking 2005, and he looks exactly like that.
I've never seen a wrestler that was more out of shape than me. Like in their prime.
Yokozuna.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, so it's Carlito, Gangrel, and JTG. His
But it's this Saturday the 14th, starting at 5 at Harris Chester. It's run by Hybrid Wrestling. You can check them out at tickets at hybrideventbrite.com.
tickets start at $10. It starts at 5 p.m.
Oh, and you may
Should
see
we-
some Delco Livians there.
Should
So
we
they're
dress up as
wrestling
fucking
horses?
Crime time?
Yeah.
They're wrestling the racehorses?
I'm bringing a
I'm
goat.
actually wrestling.
I'm entering a goat to fucking race that day.
You just brought a goat to a racehorse fight.
All right, so we got to do the Delco Masters and
Yeah.
and go to JT Brewski's afterwards, and then
Get
roll it
ripped
right
roaring
into the
drunk.
next
Yeah.
day
Ours.
to Harris.
Rip
Right to
roaring
Harris.
drunk.
What time's
And then
Harris
I'll,
open?
and I'll
5
jump
p.m.
into the jump into the ring.
Yeah.
Yo, can we reach out to this guy and can we get a Delco live match? I know a pathetic comedian that I would love to wrestle.
Jesus Christ.
I want to wrestle.
Subtle.
I'll wrestle him.
Yeah, subtle.
You're
Yeah.
gonna fuck him like you'd fuck those goats?
Oh my God.
Here's my
I
submission
would.
hold.
Shave them goats up first.
Oh, I just gave him the cock from around the block.
It's the cuckold claw.
Is that your finishing move? Yeah, the cuckold.
Except Al gets him to come in Al's hand, and Al puts it back in his mouth.
Oh my god!
Well, I'll show you. Like,
Almighty.
even your cum tastes feminine, you fucking
Gross.
bitch.
I taste it. I feel like I tasted that joke.
They boy, I can't wait for the gayest party ever thrown.
Let's make it happen.
It might be fucking Saturday if we get this fucking clown cunt to come down to the wrestling show. You know what's funny? We're all laughing right now. No one does that at his shows.
Oh, balls! Oh dear!
Subtle.
Oh dear! Al, do you have the pop-up first responders?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you want to just go into that or do
What?
another segment?
Guys. Yeah, no. Get ready to do it. I need a break. I gotta breathe.
He peed a little bit in his pants.
I'm hoping it's
They
pink.
give- Pee doesn't stick like this.
When he gets around, the outside of his dick gets wet.
So, as you guys know, we are doing the third annual Delco Masters at Putt Putt on Friday the 13th. Sign up, like I said, $40 gets you the shotgun golf as well as 2-hour open bar for JT Brewski's. There is limited spots, so sign up now. But also, if you want to do more golf, it's very easy. Same place, Putt Putt in Clifton Heights. First responders mini golf tournament. $3,000 in prizes. Saturday, August 21st, starting at noon.
Noon to 3.
It's noon to 3. Like I said, join them for all day fun, good food, music, games, and so much more. And go to www.puttputtpa.com/mini about.
And their rain delay is their rain date is the next day, the 22nd. And also, one thing that gets lost in that doesn't say it up there, They're doing it that day because it's actually Clifton Putt Putt's 50th anniversary that day.
Yeah, dude.
It is their 50th
I'm gonna go there and
anniversary.
celebrate the 50th anniversary by playing the Simpsons arcade game, followed by X-Men.
How many hand jibbers in them 50 years have been
Oh
given
my
out? on
God,
that
just from
golf
the old
course? Yeah.
I mean,
Real quick, I was laughing because I
Sounds
looked at
like
the-
they should host the world's gayest
the
party.
auto caption said, "You peed in your mouth." You peed in- what the fuck? Who said that? Hope there's no fucking deaf
I'm
people
actually gonna go
watching.
back and listen to that in a
Yeah,
second.
oh my God.
One thing we absolutely love, we always pick one per episode of which township community page has been the most ridiculous. You know, it always was Clifton for a while, and then we caught some gems in fucking Lansdowne recently, but we've got a new champion this week.
Is it Riftly?
It is Riffley. It is Riffley. We've got 3 here. We're not going to say their names. I mean, obviously they'll know who wrote it. 2 of these got taken down, but you know, screenshots exist. I'm going to read them.
Bitch.
I'm just going to read them and just we'll react.
Okay.
Number 1. My neighbor is complaining about my bird feeder to Ridley Township. I hang a small bird feeder in my yard. The birds eat it and they drop bird food to the grass ground. Then attract pigeons that come to
Wait,
eat
never
their...
explain this situation because I thought the poop floated up. But keep going.
No, they drop bird food
Oh, food
to the ground, and that attracts pigeons to come eat their leftovers.
fucking gravity.
It's out of my control. I didn't feed pigeons, but only birds. That's why today Township came to me to state to stop feeding because my neighbors complained about the pigeons.
Are you fucking
First,
kidding me?
it's all within my yard, no matter pigeons or birds. I saw many people hang bird feeders outside too. Second, what's wrong with pigeons? Also, I don't put bird food on the ground so they can avoid attracting mice. Am I breaking laws? I enjoy watching the birds, and I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Am I wrong?
Wait, wait.
Did he end with "Go Birds"?
Are you saying that
Go birds.
Ridley Township or Ridley Park has a problem with more than one bird creature?
Ridley Park is not Ridley Township, my friend.
No,
Okay,
it
don't
sounds
lump
like-
us in.
It sounds like Karen complained, and someone needs
So
to
it's all
tell
in there.
Karen to mind her own fucking business.
Are pigeons
So the
not
township
birds?
doesn't bother
I
her.
believe they are
So,
rats with wings.
what's your
wings.
first comment to Spaz? What's your first comment to her?
Eat a fat dick.
Prophet, what is your first response to this issue?
I mean, it's not the first issue today I've heard about more than one bird in a Ridley area. Just don't be a cunt. Just it's kind of self-explanatory. Hey,
I do side with her to an extent, though, that the neighbors
Yeah,
got mad
I'm
at the bird
actually-
feeder.
I'm on-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't
Because
be a
it's
cunt.
So
attractive
wait, can I
birds.
just make sure I'm understanding this right?
Wait,
You need
who's-
validation
who's
from
the
from
original
from
person?
Facebook
The
for this.
neighbor?
That's
No,
what
the
it comes
person-
down
the
to.
person who had the bird feeder.
No, hold
Are you
on.
kidding me?
Not the feet.
Hold on. I'm going to back the truck up. I'm going to defend.
I defend her.
She went on Facebook because I think the township is wrong, and this dickbag of a neighbor is.
Yeah,
is
I'm
wrong.
agreeing with you guys now. I'm saying for
Um,
the neighbor to not be a
If
steward.
it's bird food or seeds or whatever the hell it is that falls on their lawn, it's not like it's on the common area
The
concrete.
woman who's complaining has the bird feeder,
Yeah.
and
and she's complaining because the township came to her house because their little twat neighbor said something about it.
oh, then the neighbor can eat a fat dick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
not
No, I have to
her.
say, you guys are very angry.
Yeah, no, not her, not her. Yeah, your
So,
neighbor can eat a fat
And
dick.
actually, I'm very upset with Ridley Township in this situation. Or Ridley Park. I don't know who this falls under, but
If it's not the one we pay taxes to.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope.
well, I don't give a shit if I pay
Ridley
my
Park,
taxes are not paying for some dildo to go play ding dong ditch to tell somebody not to put bird seeds on their fucking grass. What about all the dipshits that go out there and throw bread on their lawn?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the fucking difference?
Like, they make bird feeders to feed birds and watch them.
How dare you feed your birds on your own property in your bird feeder?
I like
Doesn't
the bird-
Holbrook
What's
do
that
that? to-
bird- what's that
doesn't
bird feeder
Holbrook? Don't you do that to attract the homeless woman? Throw bread on your lawn.
Yeah. He puts a Chick-fil-A
I need a hot
sandwich-
date now.
He throws a tampon in a Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's
Yeah.
like, you almost got it. Almost.
He's got like a like a
It's weird, I do
fucking.
call them my pigeons.
It's like a stable. but Yeah.
Sisters.
Pigeons. Yeah, pigeon
Pigeons.
I
pen.
call my bedroom Mike Tyson's pigeon roost or whatever. You know, he grew up.
Coop.
You not
Yeah,
talking
you got a
about
pigeon coop.
Yeah.
A pigeon coop.
He catches these girls with like a fucking like case of beer and a fucking ripped up sweatshirt on a fucking string.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With that.
you know.
I'm with that.
And they
Everyone's-
up there and fucking-
KGG says, I have neighbors who throw trash off their deck, and I don't report
But
them.
are the pigeons involved?
That's 'cause you're
Are the
cool,
pigeons coming
KGG.
for the trash.
Are there
Did you
pigeons
guys
That's the
and
want-
problem.
like
I think the problem. is not the
KGG,
pigeons.
come on down to the studio.
KGG.
Right
is
now.
there one
Yeah.
kind of
Right now.
bird plus another
Open
kind
the
of
door.
bird?
Right now.
KGG wouldn't do that.
Right now, come down to the studio.
I don't think she's
KGG.
built like that. I don't think that's.
Do you know if like so? How does she know that the neighbors definitely called? Do they say? Because
Well-
cops can't say we got a
Well, we
report
got a
from your
report.
neighbor.
No, they'll say we have a report. So,
So is she?
who's the person 2 doors down who can't even see the goddamn bird seed?
You don't. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
maybe-
You don't
yeah,
know.
It doesn't sound like it was cops. Sounds like it was like the township.
Yeah, like a
enforcement.
Code enforcement.
So
Oh.
your bird, your birdhouse is 10 feet in the air when it can only be 8 feet. Sorry, you got to take it down.
Should we get a giant bird feeder?
Dude, I want to dress like a bird and just walk around the streets of Ridley with food just falling out of my mouth, which is kind of
fucking
normal.
car.
We should make a human-sized bird feeder. We'll eat from it and go shit on people's lawns.
be Chick-fil-A, too.
I'll fucking shit.
Go shit on Chick-fil-A's lawn.
I start having solid
loving
poops
this.
again.
Dressed
Let's
like Billy
fucking let's
Gay
just go
bird.
shit on some lawns.
Congratulations.
There's gotta be
Thanks,
one
man.
pigeon.
This is like the
There has
third
to be-
one.
Yeah,
There's
there
gotta
has
be
to
at least
be
one
one
pigeon.
I know what that. No.
There's always one pigeon.
Bro.
You guys want number 2 from the Ridley community page?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Does anyone know if a business can be run out of your home in Ridley Park legally? I have neighbors on my
Depends.
street. I have neighbors on my street that run a business, and it's annoying. Trucks, deliveries, noise, large recycling. It's not right. This is a residential area. Also, they own 5 vehicles. This one's good because the comments went off the rails about how she's like a total Karen and all that shit.
Mind your fucking
And
business.
then I'll give you context of what happened in the thing. They said, "Well, what kind of business is it? Like, are they pimps?" And she goes, "No, it's electricians. They're electrical engineers." And then it turns into like, what are they getting delivered? She's like, things for their electrical like engineering stuff.
Bastards.
They're like, so parts are coming in and parts are being shipped out of their home. Yeah.
So does Amazon come to your house?
That's.
I
that's
literally
all
have
I'm
Amazon at my house
This is
every
my
day.
house.
I mean,
It's trucks
I am
and
banging
recycling.
the Amazon
Yes.
delivery guy.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's just put it out there.
You too?
Yes. He said, "You know, Carrie."
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, Dennis.
I don't even
Dennis
want
is
to.
Jeff.
Dennis is not a selfish lover.
Yeah, no, this is my house too.
He's
Sorry.
He
clean.
always
And
delivers.
recycling.
He's very
Yeah.
and he's very clean.
Talk about
There's
package.
nothing productive
And it's
coming
it's
from my
prime.
recycling.
Very.
What can Brown do for you?
Yeah.
So she went on to like literally say that like she spies out the window every day, and it's like become her like obsession of just finding out what's
Well,
going
maybe
on.
this
with it.
fucker should
I
get
don't
a
like
job.
that.
Yeah.
I don't
You
like
get
that.
a fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That was the general consensus.
This is the kind of person I imagine, like one hand on the binoculars, the other one just
Yeah.
yanking her chain the whole time. Like,
Thank you.
oh yeah, I hate these people. Oh, I can't wait to go to Facebook and be a hero.
I feel like this lady's clit's big enough that she could like jerk it like a tiny dick.
No.
Boy.
like the paper footballs.
God.
Yeah.
Here's what I would say from
Play,
from
play a game of
if you've got
checkers
the
on it.
smiling perspective. This lady must be really miserable.
Should we
What?
buy them
Like,
a Chick-fil-A
What is
sandwich?
wrong with her that she has
Buy her
nothing
this
better to
dick
worry
and
about than
fucking
She needs
10
it.
pound
That's
bag of
kind of
feces.
sad.
Like, here's my thing: is they're like Holbrook said, they could be selling crack out of their house.
Like,
They
why
could have
not
a
business?
they could have tires in their front lawn. The person's having a business now.
They're recycling.
In perspective, if
Let them run their business.
yeah, who cares? I mean,
Yeah.
if it's overflowing and they're not taking care of it, and it's all over the
Then it's
the
hoarding.
walkway.
It's not recycling. It's a different.
No, but
word.
I'm just saying, like, if it's a giant mess causing attraction of animals, rats, whatever, you know, that kind of stuff.
problem.
If there's like, it was like a even like a hair salon or something where you have customers coming and going, you know, there's a lot of foot traffic. I can kind of, to a point, understand where maybe the parking and the annoyance depending on the side of the street. Like, I grew up on Clifton Heights in a street that had parking on one side of the street. I had at one time me and two sisters and my parents who all had our own cars. That's 5 people. So I had to park 6 blocks away at times, depending on parking. So I kind of get that if they're having like employees working out of there and it's just too far. If it's 1 or 2 people or a husband and a wife working a business out of their basement, there is nothing wrong. This is where this business started. We were in a basement. This is where we started. So to me, I think it's kind of boo.
So do
Now
I
we're
get
fucking
to
each other in
give
the
my
studio.
comment? Or are you going to do that again?
No.
It's America, bitch.
So
Home businesses.
someone with inside information with the family that they're talking about, I believe a co-neighbor of theirs, chimed in and said he is an electrical engineer. He works for a place. The shop's been closed because of COVID for like a year.
Yeah.
He still has his quota to meet, so he's
Bullshit.
working out of there.
Yeah.
He's like, do you know how many times like Amazon shows up to your house today? 1 for 1 delivery. Do you know how many
Dude,
times the U.S. Post Office shows up to your house every day? 1 for 1 delivery. at most you're going to have 2-3 deliveries a day.
That
And there's
Amazon
only-
man has a car.
B,
I'm
B,
very
B,
mad.
here's what and this is really Park, you say?
My understanding from the comment section was actually Leadham.
Okay.
Oh, well, they
Whoa.
don't count.
We could sink those
Parking
fucking.
in Leadham is rough. But at the same time, the 5 cars is absolutely irrelevant to the argument about running the business. And technically, someone brought the thing. He's probably pretty good at fucking being an electrical engineer if they've got 5 cars.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is a guy that's not. It's not a crack house
Yeah, yeah.
that you live.
It's
So
crack
he's
home.
probably doing things good to his house to bring up your fucking property value.
Yeah, yeah.
So cut him a little break. You know what I mean? He's probably. Does he have kids he's trying to feed? You know what I mean? He's not.
I listen, I'm going to have to be a dick again. I'm going to have to go to the other side. How do we know that this electrical engineers or
we
whatever it
don't
It's Matt.
is
know anything.
not buying cars routinely to take up parking on purpose as some underhanded, deep-seated Saturday morning cartoon
Cool.
type
Well,
villain
guess what?
shit?
That's right up our
How do we
alley.
know? Because it was me all along.
Yeah.
I'm the engineer.
God damn, I would have got away with it.
Yeah,
It wasn't for
well,
that
you
damn
did,
Facebook
'cause- yeah,
character.
Yeah,
see?
if
friend.
it wasn't for Karen
Right.
looking out her damn window.
Yeah.
Now get him out of there. Get a family of 15 to move into one of them
That's it.
homes.
That's it.
Right? Let them
To turn into a
let them
sanctuary.
sell
Right.
drugs. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
that's
Should
what
we
my
go
neighbors
and
are.
say that like what we were going to do with the Headstrong
I'm
house?
loving your hair tonight, by the way.
It's really
Just
good.
flop
Flop.
down. That
Such
was
a
pretty
flop.
sexy.
Oh,
That's pretty
The
sexy.
quaff.
When,
At certain
He's like
angles,
flock
it
of
looks-
seagulls. He's like Mike Dick's on that, except backwards. It went
He
from
just went,
12 to
like, he just
6.
went limp.
So I kind of, I'd almost want to do what we threatened to do with the Headstrong house. If anyone doesn't know the Headstrong house, it's Swarthmore. They fucking met some flack from a neighbor, and the neighbor was a real fucking asshole. And
Does it have an address?
no, I'm not. I wouldn't give it away.
No, I'm
anyway.
asking. I'm asking just yes or no. Does it have an address? Because
No.
I want everybody right now. We're gonna get up from the table. We're gonna end the show, and we're gonna go live from the phone, and I'll park our cars right on that street.
I want to eat from a bird feeder and poop on it. Poop on the lawn.
God, I'll do it. I'll do it.
No. Should
Would
we?
you eat a bird?
I mean, if anything, Prophet shit is already like a giant bird's anyway.
I say
No, mine's been solid. My poop like hurt earlier. It was like shitting out
Well,
upside down triangle.
it hasn't had a solid one in like 6 years.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
bird food.
I say we fucking
What
just.
happened?
I say we do what we're gonna do to Headstrong, where we show up and say
Sausage.
we just bought the house, me and you. We're a fucking gay couple. We're
My
very
Vic
progressive.
Vinegar, your who? honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
bought
make it all seem
Chick-fil-A.
nice. And we're good neighbors. We only have 2 cars, whatever. We're all blue, white collar workers that go into work every day. And then we drop the bomb and say we're both registered sex offenders.
I was about to say,
And
yeah.
they'd be like, "Is that worse than fucking having an
He
engineer?"
offended me. I offended him during
Yeah.
sex, so we're sex offenders.
There's only offensive things than we're.
I'm actually offended by the way he sexes me, so
One last one from the Ridley community page, because of course all this riffraff starts. You're always gonna have that one dude who's way too cool for school. This group accumulated a bunch of sarcastic assholes with too much time on their hands
Isn't
and
that
just
what our
look for
review is?
negative shit to spew. See ya, bye.
Isn't
Thanks for
that
saying bye.
isn't it a reviews from the Delco Times about our show?
What?
the guy just said.
Yeah, I bet you get a lot of that with Keep Delco Smiling. You probably get a lot of that.
What's that?
People rage quitting, just being like, F
No,
you, I'm out of here.
You would be
This
really
town
surprised.
pissed me off.
Then
You'd be surprised. We have not had like any.
you haven't had any
stuff.
At a
static.
time.
I
Oh,
probably,
Gotcha.
I probably will after somebody sees me on here and is like,
no.
"Who is this fucking crazy bitch?" I probably will have someone
At
leave.
least you're not going home
But-
and get
Let
cuckolded.
Let me
by
tell you
your
something. As soon
husband,
as you do the Chick-fil-A thing, you are gonna
Cuckold-
fucking find some
I
idiots.
don't know. It would be more like
I guess.
me cuckolding.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
Can you? Can
I don't know if you can.
Can a
cuckold
wife get
woman.
cut? I mean,
Sure.
yeah,
guess
it's called
so.
cut queening, and I followed on Reddit. Yeah.
No, as soon as you do
Prophet would
as soon as
know.
you do the Chick-fil-A thing, you are going to absolutely get negative feedback from some people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why I need to have my 501c3,
Some
so
will
all
be
the gay
trolls.
people can give me a ton of money.
That's the spirit.
it's always about the gay money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will
Well,
encounter
not
Better
just
some
gay
mind.
people,
Spends.
but all the
It
people
all
that care
spends the
about the gay
same.
people.
Yeah.
Rainbow
so
dollar
let's just
bills.
wait until I get that before we go full force on that.
No, I was actually
I'll
playing with
fucking
Robin.
eat
Because
Fried
there's
chicken
so much
sandwich.
money
I'm
that I
fucking
can
hungry
spend in
now.
Delco. It'll be like, let me show up at the dive bar and buy everyone drinks for the whole fucking week. Like,
We got to reopen
I
the
got
last
15 bucks. We can go to
So
Terry
much-
Two's.
That is the best
That's the next move.
5112
That
I've
is
ever heard in my
the next move.
life.
chili cheese dogs.
Yes.
We need frosted mug root
like
beers.
I'm gonna buy
I'm
pizza
in.
for
Oh,
like,
where
the
at?
entire county. Like,
The,
I'll have
the
money.
last
Can- yeah,
can
stand
we
used
start
to
the-
be.
The
Here's
first
an idea
stand.
for you,
First
and
stand.
I'm going with what Spaz said.
Always serving hot
Can
root
we
beers.
raise money and then use that money to reopen
The
the last stand,
yeah.
which would be a non-profit?
the what? Sorry.
The last. Oh,
Did
she's
you
not
ever?
full
I was just
Delco.
gonna ask. Did you ever get to experience the last stand?
How long have you been here? Where the fuck did you come
Too
from?
late.
Fuck, there's something behind me.
So the
How
last
long have you been here for?
woke up here.
The Last Stand was this place. It was
Last Stand sounds familiar.
yeah, it was a beautiful place.
Oh
a
my
beautiful,
god,
beautiful
Yep,
place.
I'm at midnight again.
But you want to make you want to make chili cheese dogs
I'm down.
for nonprofit?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta pay me a little bit. I can't quit my job and make chili cheese dogs all day. And you know what? It's great for gays because it's phallic shaped.
We can if it's on Chick-fil-A's dime.
YouTubes.
All right, rapid fire on some international stories.
Okay.
Duct taped on a Frontier airline. Frontier Airlines flight from Philly to Miami. A 22-year-old named Maxwell Berry. Of where do you think he's
Sounds kinky.
from?
Sounds
Abu
kinky.
Dhabi.
No.
Maxwell, Lower Marion.
Cheltenham.
Newtown's
Runnymede, New Jersey.
Remember, he's duct taped on a Frontier air flight.
Oh,
Maxwell
from
Berry.
Oh.
Elwyn.
Awesome.
Talk.
Maxwell Berry. That sounds
Elwyn.
Ridley.
classy type of name.
Frontier.
It's a trick question. He's from Norwalk, Ohio.
God damn it.
I just wanted to know where you guys.
This
think
isn't
everyone's
rapid
duct
fire.
taped on a fucking
Name
thing
him out.
is from. He assaulted a male flight attendant, then inappropriately touched two female flight attendants.
Insulted or assaulted?
Assaulted.
Okay. Assaulted.
Which is impressive because if you ever flown Frontier, 3 staff members is oh boy.
Yeah.
What is it? A fucking team meeting? I am a Frontier VIP, literally. Bear-
Wait, but you can fit on a Frontier airplane?
oh, dude, it's fucking raw.
Somebody's
yeah.
showing off.
Well, the good news is there's never anyone else next to me. Barry brushed an empty cup against the back side of a female flight attendant. Then he spilled a new drink on his shirt, went to the bathroom, came out shirtless.
Ah.
A flight attendant helped him get another shirt from his carry-on. After walking around aimlessly for 15 minutes, the report said, Barry then groped the chest of another female flight attendant. Police said he then punched...
Oh, this goddamn turbulence.
He punched a male flight attendant in the face who had been called over to watch him. People subdued him and literally duct taped him to his own chair,
Nice.
like a kid on a fucking.
Where was he flying
flagpole.
from? Philly to where?
Miami, Philly to Miami.
That makes sense.
All right, my question about this:
Guess the rehab was just a little too late.
if he was from Delco, which bar would he hang out at?
Terry's too.
That's a good one.
He's 22. I wouldn't. He's
Oh,
45
no,
years away
he's at
from
Barnaby's.
Casey's.
Yeah.
Guys,
Two
Casey's
brownies
got
on
Casey's. Yeah.
Ridley
That's
House.
how-
Ridley House.
Ooh,
is-
Ridley House?
Ridley House.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you realize if he's acting like a total fucking just a sweep he's probably been drinking for a while, so he's probably drinking underage at Casey's.
Yeah. Casey's
What about
as
off
well.
the rails in media? There's a lot of young people there.
Just
Well, there is, but do they get like that? Do they get?
I don't know.
Flight
I don't know.
attendant
I'm not
gropey?
young anymore.
Do they get totally fucking manged? Remember that piece of shit?
Yeah.
God.
No, she was great, banged.
Come down South Philly, hanging with my girls, getting fucking manged.
Jesus, why is he so good at that?
Oh man.
It was actually me.
What was the phrase on that we're going with the ghost? Try to D some B's, S some D's, and I could throw the whole hose in 3 mins. We spent a while writing the dialogue for the movie. All right, next one.
Hose.
Still looking for actors and
Cornerstone
volunteers.
Bistro. The owners of Cornerstone Bistro in Wayne decided to require you have to prove you have the COVID-19 vaccine to dine indoors, and it's led to some hate-filled emails and reviews. We received emails, hate mails. We received negative reviews on Yelp, Google. We've gotten many anti-Semitic remarks, Al. We have received people saying they can't wait to celebrate the closing of our restaurant.
Good.
One person threatening to throw a party when we go out of business. There are amazing people coming from all over the country buying gift cards. We've sold thousands of dollars in gift cards.
Where was this again?
Wayne.
Oh, next one.
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys feel about any input on that? Any
Wait, tell
input?
me again. So they were requiring what? Proof of vaccination?
Yeah, to go
Fucking
inside
lame.
and eat.
I
Well,
mean,
first part, here's my thing on that.
And then someone decided to get anti-Semitic at them about that.
Okay, I think that
Hey,
they
he's wearing a
probably
Delco
should have
shirt.
stuck to the topic.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
See
normal.
how anti-Semitic has anything to do with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
They were
still
just trying to
fucking
slide it
stupid.
in. They were just trying.
Yeah.
Who is
I
it?
need a good reason to, so here we go.
Like I'm all for being against what they're doing because I think that's bullshit. Like,
Right.
get a vaccine or don't.
He was
I don't
riding
care.
around
Listen,
that all the
I
time,
don't
riding
care if
something
you
the
agree
word
with it or
bike.
not, but
Bike.
I always say one thing.
Fine
It's like
riding
when
a
people
rabbit.
complain about the NFL
Leave the Jews
doing
out
it.
of it.
They have a private company, a private place. They can do what they want. They can say, "Gotta take a shit before you come in." That's
Yeah.
their.
But how do you sit there and go like, puppet, it's mind control. Like, you don't need to do that. They're taking our rights. And then just like on the way out, be like, also, Jew.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, like I just find that kind of.
I feel like they
relevant.
just say Jew.
Now, Homework, since you bought one, do you feel more upset?
Jesus Christ.
Those are your words. Those are your words. I bought one and I said
Adopted.
what, and then you said you
Adopted.
adopted one.
Adopted.
Her name is Yael.
Yael Eckstein.
Is she over there fucking just crushing the Palestinians
Colonel
or what?
William Yile.
I get charged every month. I hope she's still alive.
Probably they're the
She's
fucking-
hurling them painted rocks and Douglas smiling. No, I'm kidding. That was a bad joke. Man.
This is like
I
dirt.
just feel like I needed to say something.
Felt right.
I felt like, yeah.
Thank God I was an anti.
Felt like I
if you-
needed
if you
to
don't
say
know-
something.
You know how you can adopt a starving African kid for like $30 a month or whatever?
No.
Like the commercials where they're like, "Oh,
Oh,
help
no,
feed
yeah.
the kids." Like you adopt one, they write to you. They started doing that with Israelis, and I found out about it. And I'm
How
like,
many gold pieces a month is it?
"Oh my god!"
Fuck,
Al.
dude.
And I found out about it, so I adopted
What?
one, and her
Say
name is
Taylor,
Yael
say it.
Eckstein,
You
and
said gold pieces.
she costs $13 a month, and she's well fed, I believe.
I
She may not be real. I don't know.
Definitely not real.
You don't think
You're
there's any
funding
Yael?
some guy's like poker game over
on
in
that
Israel.
Facebook-
You know,
on
what I
that
mean?
Like
Facebook-
100 other people getting that
It
same.
I have to
Hey,
hit
my
the-
bro.
It did feel weird when he got an email from a new saying, "Thanks, bro."
Dude, like,
Thanks
I have
for
to
the
hit
steak,
up fat
bro.
men for
I'm
13
not
other
Facebook
bits.
friending my adopted Israeli.
I might.
Do they have Facebook? Does your $13 a month get them a
Internet
smartphone?
access.
Yeah, I mean,
She can go
Um,
there on the Gaza Strip right now, fucking lighting up like Cobra from fucking.
That's
G.I.
where they're all
Joe.
supposed to be
We have
from. Is
no
like the
idea.
Gaza Strip.
The
area.
Gaza Strip should we should adapt that into a woman's like nether region shave area.
Like
What it's
a
called like
term?
the Gaza Strip.
It's
Oh,
a
I
landing
think
strip, but it's all just
Landing
messed
strip,
up.
Gaza Strip.
It's
So the Gaza
What is-
Strip,
what-
she has a
if you
fucking.
go to if you go to Terry's too in the bathroom, you might see a few
Gaza Strips in the
A
back.
few Gaza strips.
It's a landing strip, but it's either like off kilter or like has random patches. missing.
I feel like it would be like the
It's a
opposite.
war torn landing strip.
I feel like it would be the opposite. It'd be
Alright,
like a
let's-
fucking
let's
full.
fix that then.
It'd be like a full minge with a fucking little like bar shaved out of it,
I don't know.
and the
I
bar
don't
would be the Gaza
I
Strip.
mean, I've seen some pretty messed up strips if you go down to the city. So show and tell. I saw a stripper fall off the bar. So that's
Dude, I
that's a
worked-
Gaza Strip right there. If I ever heard it.
I watched a girl fucking overdose, and they just brushed it totally off. I'm like, all right, well, next to the stage is
Yeah.
Candy.
They actually pushed her off with a broom that pushed the
She was
dollar
fucking,
bills.
she was fucking blue, and they were just like walking her by, and like next up is Candy, and she's like trying to like fucking not cry and.
Oh,
dance
and by the
outside.
way, we have an opening for employment if
You better
anybody's
take-
Oh my
looking.
God.
I took my
Are you
$20 back.
No, back when
Shit, isn't it?
Lou Turks, the dancers used to have to take their own CDs out and change their
Yeah,
music.
The girl would reach
Ah.
over the stage
Yeah,
and put her
I saw.
tapes
Yeah,
in.
I
and-
saw a woman give birth on stage. It was fucking terrible.
I've absolutely seen someone's Marilyn Manson song start skipping on the CD, and every time she like do a drop, it would skip.
Did she like?
Yeah, yeah.
Put it on her boob.
Toothpaste. You gotta rub the
And
toothpaste.
still-
Oh, I never heard toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste.
And still, I know I tell the story all the time on here.
Neat trick.
Wow, I
They're
never.
probably using sneech grease because they're not toothpaste. on
Sneech
stage.
grease.
Probably good too.
Sneech
We-
grease
we
all
gotta
over the
be greasy
pole.
enough to fill in the
There's a lot of
Oh, it is.
sneech
Yeah,
grease,
the CD looks
sneech
like
grease
this.
on the pole.
Like when you eat like fresh New England clam chowder and taste like there's a little bit of sand in there.
That's exactly the right type.
Oh my god, I feel like I could taste his jokes tonight.
You don't want to taste my poop when we're done this.
No.
No.
I'm
Nope.
gonna
No,
shit-
why would you add that in? No.
I'm about to shit up my back right now.
All right,
Just go.
I wanted to-
You're not being held by
Go to
gunpoint.
the
there's
Burgundy
only
now.
two more quick ones.
Go to the Burgundy.
British.
Go to the Burgundy. We won't see you.
You could just
shit in your hand and throw it
bring
out.
a pound of butter
Just
with
shit in
you.
your hand and throw
I'd
it
rather,
in the
yeah,
front door.
I'd rather shit in my hand and eat it.
Listen, if you shit in your hand and throw it at the front
Nobody
door,
will
say,
notice.
Hello, sir.
Nobody will know. Nobody will notice.
Instead of a bird feeder, we just make a human
Thank-
shitter.
Yeah, thank you for sprucing the place up.
They'll just
sir.
they'll just charge your turd cover fee
Sir, we don't clean till after last call.
Or at all. British man's TikTok videos are on living in Delco go viral. It was a change of pace for me, said to be the one struggling a little to understand people, said Brendan Guy, a British man living in Havertown. Now, do you like him a
Fuck
little bit
him.
more? Do you know him?
No,
Oh.
fuck him.
I don't
Wait, what's his
wanna.
name?
Brendan Guy, he's English, but he lives in Havertown. now.
Probably nice.
Hello, I'm a fucking cunt. Fuck him.
He's made a bunch of culture shock videos.
Wait, this is a news article? Who gives a fuck?
TikTok.
TikTok. His first culture shock video, Guy acts both parts of a waiter and customer and is stunned when he finds out Americans offer free refills. In another video, he asks for a menu and is handed a stack of large binders. The videos have gotten up to 8 million views each.
He what? He asked for what?
He does things that are just like a culture shock from a European coming to Delco.
So what did he ask for a menu? And he got a large stack of binders.
Yeah.
So this guy asks for a menu and he gets like 8 million YouTube views or some bullshit.
Isn't that
Like,
what we do here?
How is
Doesn't
that
everyone?
even possible? Like, who gives a shit?
Not anymore. Everything's a
For the
QR code.
table, for the whole table.
I mean,
they'll
TikTok
give it.
especially is just
Like
the
for the
most
table, they'll put out.
generic,
No,
dumb crap.
I'm gonna bring up why that one's actually pretty very Delco centric, and he's not wrong with it.
Real quick, is he from Delco?
No, he's from England and moved
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And his
No,
videos are
no,
about
I'm
an English
following.
person being
Oh,
shot by
Gotcha.
Delco.
can
Got
we
you.
get him on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about
That'd be
think
cool.
about the menu thing. It took me.
You want a culture shock? Come on our show.
It took
Is
me.
he still here? You should
He'll
go.
punch profit in the face.
Does
by
everyone
it.
here not have, or at least growing up, have all the menus of all the pizza places in a clip or a drawer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
you
a
say
folder,
get
a
me a
folder.
menu,
I've actually
didn't your
drunkenly
parents
eaten
or whatever
Yeah.
hand him like here's
Okay,
your
yeah.
cornerstone fucking double decker.
Yes.
That's what he said when he said, "Can I see a menu?" And he gave him all the pamphlet. ones.
I got
Oh.
you.
So
yeah,
that is a culture
Oh,
shock.
I'm
I
thinking
see,
like
okay.
a like when you go to a restaurant.
Yeah,
you
he's
have
sitting
a
at the-
folder
Th- that's
and
what I
menu.
thought you-
That's
They're
what
They're
I
saying,
thought.
here's my menu. It's like,
So it's like a dive bar without like food, so
Yeah.
they take out menus.
yeah. When you
Okay.
keep them
Kathy,
at
makes
home.
sense.
Kathy
Okay.
Gibson
And you keep
Gallagher
them
says
at
her
home.
boss is from England.
Okay.
Alright.
Kathy, come on down. Come on, I invited you over.
Other
KGG,
ones he
come on.
did was long sports games like baseball's going into extra innings, 4th of July fireworks when it's not the 4th of July.
Well,
Like the
Uh,
entire summer.
Yeah,
And
like
winter.
fireworks,
the last 3
fireworks
years.
And winter.
Oh, yeah, last
And
night.
during the day, like you can't
Yeah.
even see them.
I just like the bang noise.
Briarcliff had fireworks.
But
last night. It
that's,
was magical.
That's what he's doing, and he's from Delco, and all these things are filmed in Delco area and all that shit.
Blimey, I'm from Delco.
But
gotta
that's
get
the
on it.
thing.
Let's get him
We
in
can't
here.
Get 'em
end.
on.
We can't end talking about the English because the whole Irish Riviera is gonna be fucking pissed off. So we've got to.
Oh, those wankers from Delco
A
Live.
fight to the death.
We've got to end with an
7-Eleven.
Irish story.
Sure.
Do you know that
Oh, this
Delaware
should end
County
well.
is home of Ireland's fastest swimmer?
No.
I mean, being on an island, you would think that would be a kind of common thing.
Well, Shane Ryan, who was born in Drexel Hill,
Man,
and
generic Irish name guy.
he was born in Drexel Hill, raised in Havertown.
Do you think his brothers, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Patrick Fitzryan, will join our cause for Chick-fil-A?
Ryan McShane.
Yeah.
It would just be backwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
So he swam in the Olympics. He did swim in the Olympics. He was in 3, had to back out of 1 due to injuries. He came in 8th out of 8th and 37th out of 40.
You know what, man? He got
still
to go
got
to the
there.
Olympics.
He
yeah.
still got there.
Effing
Yeah.
right.
And he broke Ireland. He is literally Ireland's fastest swimmer at this point.
And he was sober the entire time.
Well, he actually he almost qualified for his first heat, or the one where he came in 37th. He almost qualified for the next round, and he lost by 0.08, which is fitting because that's the legal alcohol limit in
Yeah,
America.
There you go.
Is 0.08. So congrats to him. He was Delco's only fucking Olympic representation this Olympiad.
For Ireland.
For Ireland,
Right.
for Ireland, which happens. I mean,
for Ireland.
dude, if you're fucking an American swimmer and you're not gonna beat Ryan Lochte or fucking Michael
No.
Phelps, you might as well just try to get that dual citizenship.
yeah,
and his
hell
parents
yeah.
are from there, and he moved there later on.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking World Baseball Classic in 2009 or whatever, the entire infield was from the Delaware Valley for Team Italy.
Yeah.
It was like Mike Piazza, Tony Graffinino, and fucking Mike Costanzo from Springfield. I'm like, yeah, real Italian over there. That's all I got.
What's the matter with you?
All right, guys, real quick. So, a reminder, some announcements here. Hybrid Wrestling off to the races at Harris Saturday, August 14th, 5 p.m. Check them out. Some former WWE stars headlining that show. Don't forget, if you want to get all the mini golf that you can get at Clifton Heights Putt Putt, you can start with ours on August 13th. It's a Friday. And you can go into the next week on Saturday, August 21st at noon for the First Responders Mini Golf Tournament, $3,000 in prizes. It's from noon to 3, correct, Holbrook?
It's noon to 3, and it doesn't say it on there. It's also a dual party because it's literally the 50th anniversary of Putt Putt opening.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and the Delco Masters, 3rd annual Delco Masters,
Could be
is
awesome.
Friday, August 13th. Sign up on our event page on Facebook or on our website. $40 gets you there. It gets you your golf and also a 2-hour open bar. Like I said, bring some friends. It's a great time with friends.
Well, here's
It's
the thing
cheap. It's a
that-
cheap time.
You have to dress like you're on the PGA Tour, so you get to have some fun and dress up. You can, for free, bring a caddy to help you carry around your 1 putter, or if you're a freak, bring around 2 putters or 3.
Yeah.
They can dress like a caddy or whatever. And then the after party is always a riot, and they're great hosts, and it's going to be awesome again.
So I wanted to ask Carrie, if I dress like Tiger Woods, would you be like a waitress from the Waffle House as my caddy?
If I'm in attendance, then I'm all signed up.
Okay.
Can I dress like a woman and be one of
from
your
the Waffle
be one of
House.
your one of your tricks?
Yeah, from the Waffle House.
I got a
Yes.
great wig for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll grow my beard out more.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to
Wait
ask
for
that
you
on
for that.
air. Just
No,
make sure
yes,
it's like,
yes.
okay.
And don't forget, the Most Delco bar was the home of the Spelling Bee, which we have our champions
Hell
across
yeah, hell yeah.
24 East Sellers Avenue. There'll be plenty more Delco Live events there and more to come up. I believe we'll maybe hosting the premiere of Ghostbusters 2 there.
I'm
Giggity.
probably gonna go over there tonight and play some fan darts.
There you go. But there'll be many other things coming on, so check them out. It is the Most Delco bar for a reason. Don't forget Fat Cow Jerky, utterly perfect jerky at fatcowjerky.com on Facebook and on Instagram.
Eat more chicken.
No, eat less chicken,
I
eat
know,
more
I know.
jerky.
Or bacon.
And don't forget the new bacon jerky, which we are
Oh, my
partake on.
God.
I'm gonna make a
That was
sandwich.
so
I'm gonna
good.
put that on my
Wasn't it?
sandwich tomorrow.
Yep.
A little bit
Like legit.
like a breakfast sandwich. That would be amazing.
I was thinking about putting it on
Yeah.
a bagel
Not-
with some
yeah.
eggs.
Waffle action?
Ooh, a waffle?
sandwich, yeah,
It's
man.
still jerky though. It's a little chewy to like put on a sandwich.
It wa-
It has to exist by itself.
Yeah, but this
Have
is
to.
oh
You just
man,
gotta
this
chew
stuff
it.
melts.
This is America.
Just chew it.
I don't want to spill any though and attract pigeons instead of birds though.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Yeah, and don't forget all your vaping needs at vegasvapes.com. Bryn Mawr Folsom Trap, Upper Darby. Find them on Facebook, Google, the Instagrammers, as well as the Snapper Chatters.
I believe they deliver too, especially to lead them at that one place where the guy has 5
Yeah,
cars and all
he
that
should
shit.
just order a whole like cart full of shit
Sounds like we should just send this
and just dump it on his front lawn.
Yeah.
Just send me the pigs. I'll
Uh,
take care of the rest.
like I said earlier, if we're looking for extras, we're looking for actors, we're looking for anybody who wants to help with cameraing work. End of the month, beginning of the next month, we'll be starting filming Ghostbusters 2. We'll be checking out. Just message us directly on all our stuff, and we will see you guys next time. Anything else you want to add in?
Keep Delco
I mean,
smiling.
We keep Delco
Yeah.
smiling,
Yeah.
obviously. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Look us up on Facebook.
Like it.
And if
Like
you-
it. Don't look it up. Like
Well,
that.
yes, like it.
Pound
on
that
Facebook.
like.
So we have a raffle going on right now.
Tell us more.
We don't have much going on with that. I just started it yesterday.
Just buy a raffle.
It's fresh.
We
Yeah.
don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
when
no,
you
that's
leave.
new.
no.
It's
You're missing the point. It's good because not many people bought tickets. So if you buy tickets, you have a good chance of winning.
What are the
As
prizes?
of right now, there's a whole list of them. It's all local businesses, like $40 for America's Pie,
Right on.
25 for Chill Out Ice Cream
Oh,
or
yeah.
Chill Out Chocolate Therapy.
That's right
That's
next
next
door.
door.
That's
chocolate
$20
right next door.
for I don't remember.
Follow me
That's
on
cool.
this.
But
So
just look up to Keep Delco Smiling. It's pinned at the top of the page. It's a whole list of stuff.
Like the page, fam. Like
in
the page.
in
Like
my
the
years,
page. And also every Tuesday we do giveaways. So we usually try to partner
Flash
with local
sales.
businesses to get gift cards from them, and we give the gift card away. All you have to do is comment like a number 1 through 1,000, and answer like a simple question, and it's like, what's your favorite color or something like that. It's easy.
CFA.
Right on.
So people comment. The local business gives us the gift card.
color of your
So we
shirt.
promote local businesses while also performing an act of kindness by giving something away to people. So our idea behind it is to make people happy and also to support local businesses.
Hell yeah.
Right on, man.
I have a business plan. So I used to hang out with a lot of crackheads.
So they stole
So
my
I can
car.
tell you that
Don't lend them money.
if you take a gift card
Is
down
that
to
what
the-
you call us now?
if you take a gift card down to the Darby Pawn Shop, they will give you exactly half the value. It sounds like what you have about $200 worth of gift cards. That sounds like $100 of Chick-fil-A right there.
For a
Yes,
$100
but I
sandwich.
can't buy from Chick-fil-A. They
You
need
would-
to give it to me.
The
for
whole
free.
point is that they're giving us money.
They need
to
to
help
fund
the
gay
gays.
party themselves.
Gotcha.
They need to give us
Yeah,
chicken.
if anybody has any other scams to beat out Chick-fil-A, private
we
message
can
us.
get any other
Plans.
nonprofit.
Yeah,
I was a
plans.
little drunk before and fucked up what I was saying like 4 times. But what I was saying was if there are any other nonprofits listening that want to get on board with it,
Yeah.
that could use their 501c3 status to get Chick-fil-A donations and give them to us, we could auction them off, and then we'll get the money coming in from them. We could even funnel through another organization possibly who could maybe give it to us. I don't know.
It's like the
We'll
human
figure it out.
centipede of nonprofits.
I
Yes.
live
So
for this.
all we want to do is get Chick-fil-A to indirectly fund a big gay party.
Yeah,
And I
profit.
think we'll get national attention for that. So
Profit
that's my
was-
plan for how
yeah.
I'm going to become famous.
We
Like,
call it the
in-
big gay Delco Chick-fil-A
No,
party.
Prophet was saying
Yes. Oh, fuck
earlier.
yeah.
He was saying we should call it Dick-fil-A. And I was like, it's simple, but it's elegant.
It's
Yeah.
simple. I don't know about elegant, but I'll go with simple.
For one day, he can finally be Big Gay Al.
But you all have to buy rainbow speedos. Like it has to be as.
I
colorful.
ha-
Oh, hell yeah.
I have
Doesn't
Speedos.
matter
I'll
if
serve
you're
the
gay,
swing. I don't
like-
care.
It doesn't matter.
I'll
but
do it.
smash
long
that
as you
like button,
support-
guys.
the LGBTQ plus
Smash it.
community. Like, show up in
Smash
your
it.
rainbow
That's-
speedos and let's fucking party.
I needed a reason
Thanks,
to wear mine.
Chick-fil-A.
I love it.
So make everybody smile, guys. And we will see you in a couple weeks, as well as that'll be right before. No, actually, we'll be right.
We'll be right after
Right after
the Delco
the
Masters.
Delco Masters. So you have only a little bit time left to sign up.
Interesting.
Next Friday.
Next Friday it is.
Friday.
That's correct.
Soon.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.
Bye.